Steve Langford's here with the headlines from the Howard 100 newsroom, and then we'll get to everything we missed for the last week. And there's a lot of stuff.
Caught red-handed. J.D. Harmeyer asking an attractive young woman via Facebook chat message to fillet a dildo in exchange for the not-so-princely sum of $50. J.D. apologizing. A shame these two couldn't be friends, since the young woman, believe it or not, is a speech-language pathologist.
Howard.
What is this?
Go to Gary page 2.
Yeah.
In pink. And there's the interview they did with the woman.
Oh, my goodness. J.D.?
Wait a second, Gary. I'm not understanding this story. I know J.D. likes to pay women for computer sex. Right?
He found somebody on Facebook and offered this.
So he was just talking to some girl and said, would you fillet a dildo? Like a regular woman, like not a sex worker?
Steve?
Yes, this is a woman who does videos on the internet about cooking. She's very attractive. J.D. apparently began some sort of online relationship, simply how you doing, like to hang out with you, that kind of stuff.
Oh,
What's going on with this,
now
J.D.?
we've got...
J.D., it sounds crazy what you're
Are you like a perv?
Hello?
Yes.
What is new around here?
What happened? Tell me. And how does Howard 100 News find out about this?
Because this girl's new boyfriend decided to tell everyone.
Okay. So what happened?
We were talking. I've sort of been talking with this girl back and forth, like on MySpace, Facebook, or whatever.
For how long?
I can't even talk. This is the worst thing ever.
For how long has this been going on?
Well, by the way, this happened like last summer or last April. So anyway, we talked for a while.
Yeah.
You know, the internet is not for you, I don't think.
No, it's not.
Tell me what
basically, talking to people and girls just doesn't work, whatever.
How do you make the leap to would you suck a dildo for $50?
Not suck,
we were-
fillet.
Well,
is
same
that...
thing.
No.
That's sucking.
That's Lange for language.
Go ahead.
Oh, you
Would you rather play the report, Gary?
What is this, Gary? I'm having trouble understanding J.D. and what he's saying.
I don't know what he's... I'm at 3.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's saying either. What are you saying, J.D.? Yeah, you could play the report.
Well, why did you just walk in? I was in the middle of finding out what J.D. was
Well,
saying.
because I was going to tell you something about J.D.
Well, then tell me.
Okay, so the guys are telling me that they think J.D. has gone to a very, very odd place.
Okay.
And they said that the odd place that J.D. has gone to is he no longer will talk to a woman in any way unless he can fuck her. But I don't mean like he doesn't even want to have a conversation. They were saying that there's a girl here. She's on, I think she's on Superfan Roundtable.
Okay.
They're friendly. She likes him. They started.
I was fucking joking around with. Oh my
They
god.
started conversing, and she's like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" He's like, "Are we gonna fuck?" And she said, "No." And he's like, "Then I'm not interested."
No.
Like it's gotten to that point.
No.
Can I just tell you something, J.D.? Most women, when you say, are we going to fuck?
I know. That's why I put... forget it.
In other words, it's not like the strip club where you go, hey, are we going to fuck? It's either a yes or a no. It's like some women need to get to know you a little bit and kind of hang with you, and then they feel romantic with you. You know, it's not always right away. I mean, I know you're a stud.
Are you sure if they hang with him, they're going to feel romantic?
Yeah, you gotta put in some time talking.
I know.
You're going to a very dark place.
Look, you're talking to him in a very fatherly manner.
Robin.
I think you should be talking to him like a probation officer.
No, let me talk to J.D. the way I
He
talk.
sounds ridiculously close to committing crimes.
Like,
Robin, what the hell?
Can I tell you something? Because I heard you at Rick's the other night, and you got really pissed off at some stripper who wouldn't give you her number. Does that sound accurate to you?
No, I've had her number. It's a whole...
What I'm saying.
What is going on?
It's like an intervention, J.D. That's what's going on.
No, it's not an intervention. If people are putting shit out of context.
But that's what happens when people...
Okay,
but
go ahead.
At an intervention, the person who's being talked to never sees the problem.
Okay.
Let me understand what's going on here. So you were on Facebook a year ago with this chick, and what happened?
Well, we conversed back and forth a little bit, and we decided to chat on the camera for one time.
Okay.
And, you know, nothing really happened, but we were talking, and it got to, like, the history of me, of how I use webcams or whatever, because she's a fan of the show.
Right.
And I've told her, you know, I've paid girls to fillet dildos. And I was sort of trying to be whatever. I told her I would pay her.
But did she give you any indication she was interested in
No,
that?
but I didn't push it or anything. I didn't like expect it.
But would you
In
want...
other words, you were kidding around with her. You said to her,
Well,
let me
listen.
understand. Can I speak for a second?
Go ahead.
It sounds to me, the girl's a fan of the show. She knows that you are into this kind of thing. And as you're talking and stuff, you go, hey, I'd pay you to do that. Is that correct?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly, but yes.
All right. So now I understand it in some context, but what I'm saying to you is, because you are on a show that's high profile and stuff, all this shit's always going to come out. Chicks are always going to report this stuff.
Look,
Well, what probably happened to her is then she got a boyfriend. She was like, oh, I had a conversation with JD once
That's
on
exactly
the
what
Howard Stern
happened.
show. Showed it to the boyfriend, and he goes, oh.
the boyfriend decided to pimp her out for the news. So, what am I going to do?
No, he's probably pissed at you for trying to pick up his girlfriend.
Fuck him. What am I supposed to do? She was single at the time.
I'm just saying. Of course he's going to report you.
Whatever. Anyways, and she...
Do you hear these stories about Brett Favre?
Yes, yes.
And the others, the Sanchez guy. You got to realize you're the same guy.
Well,
you're a high profile guy to some of these people you're talking to.
I know. And by the way, this chick, like, flirted back after this whole thing. Like, she flirted, like...
Now, what is this report I have in front of me?
That's her talking and explaining.
Oh, okay. I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, so do I.
So Steve got a hold of her?
Yeah, and they decided to wait until Friday, have it play all over the news all weekend. It's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Asked me if I would suck on a dildo for $50. He would pay me $50 if I did that.
That mind-blowing request to a 29-year-old Stern fan named Tara, coming from none other than J.D. 𝗻𝗁. She says in a Facebook chat message late last summer.
At first, I thought he was like kidding, but then I kind of felt like it was creepy, and I immediately told him, like, you know, I feel insulted that you would say that to me.
But she
and
kept talking.
he very quickly apologized for it.
And it would have likely ended there, but the whole sordid episode blew up in JD's face, so to speak, when Tara says she heard former Miss Howard TV Janessa Brazil reveal JD had made the same request of her too, and she apparently complied.
So that's when I realized back in the summer he wasn't joking when he asked that.
Hey, so what is this thing with girls sucking on dildos?
Yeah, why do you
like
want
that,
them
huh?
to suck on a piece of plastic?
Yeah, that gets you off, huh?
It's...
What do? You pretend that's your penis?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Does it have to look like your penis?
That looks like my penis.
Can you finish the report, please?
Dude, you're wild. You want to know something? You're a horny guy.
You know what?
Dude, I'm 31 and I'm single. What do you
Yeah, but
want
can I
from
say
me?
something? I never want to see a woman suck on a piece of plastic and pretend it's my dick. That's pretty
Well,
out there.
he could actually meet women. He doesn't have to be on the internet.
He digs it, though.
Well, I'm not very social. I'm very socially awkward. I don't like to go out in public.
You're my little monster.
You had that girl who was wanting to be with you.
Yeah, but he didn't
Who?
dig her. The stripper chick.
Okay.
You know what? You're like the poor man's Charlie Sheen. I mean, you're doing his same move, except you only have $50. He's got like
Right, but your
5,000.
party is done at 50.
Where's my watch?
You want me to suck on a piece of plastic?
No.
Do you particularly feel like a perv? Or do you feel okay?
No, I don't feel very okay right now.
He's disgusted with himself.
But you got to think about these things coming out in the light of day.
Want me to Skype you tonight and just suck on a piece of plastic?
You're a pretty girl.
I could put on a wig.
All right. You're too busy with Will and Jason anyway.
You know what? I was almost going to take you.
That's
I'm glad you're not.
What's the matter? You don't want to...
I'll go if Robin sucks on a piece of plastic.
You know, I love JD. You know,
Obviously.
I'm feeling like we had a child And things are going terribly wrong.
You want to know something, though?
But you know what? This is not the first. Whatever. I don't know.
What are you trying to reveal?
No, this isn't the first. Like the Janessa result, this webcam stuff came up before.
Hey, by the way,
It disturbed me every time,
Well,
darling.
you know what? I don't want it to keep coming up, but fucking the news has nothing else to do. And they want to fuck with me and embarrass me.
your news, man.
Whatever.
What you're up to is newsworthy.
Oh, my goodness.
That's an interesting story.
Yeah, finally.
Much better than Captain
They
Jenks.
kept digging till they found something good.
Yeah.
Why they saved it.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't sound that. I mean, the whole fetish is weird, but I sort of get how you got to it
No,
with this girl.
Howard. You know what I'm worried about with our son?
What?
That he's forgetting how to talk to regular women like he thinks you talk to every woman.
Yeah.
I'm
He never knew how to talk to anybody, women or men.
That's true.
Remember, you know, JD's always been pervy, though. Remember when he asked the girl to eat?
All right.
Yeah.
He wanted the dog to eat peanut butter off her
I
pussy?
tried to
Thanks.
forget that one.
So do I.
Will you let the dog eat peanut butter off your pussy? Okay.
How did we raise him?
Now pour some jelly in your asshole.
Yeah, you and Sal are into the weird shit. You guys are freaks. JD, you're into some freaky shit, man.
Thank you. I'm so
You're
glad
definitely-
everyone knows now.
You should definitely party with Charlie Sheen.
Let me ask you something. I really want to know.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Is this in the realm of normal?
No.
Okay.
I'm telling you, like, I'm a pervy guy in the sense that I'm horny. I'm not pervy, I'm horny, I guess. And I love, you know, porn and all that, and I love girls and all that. But I never want to see girls, like, stick Jell-O in their asshole. Like, I don't want to see any
But
weird
you
stuff.
also know 1 minute I'm talking, you know, like this is appropriate here.
Right.
But it's not appropriate
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, but I also like talking to girls. He's so...
That's what I'm
Weird.
saying. That all a girl is to him is somebody who might suck on a piece of plastic.
Right. You don't like
Or suck
talking...
my- what?
You don't like talking to girls, right?
I'm not particular on talking to anyone right now, especially right now.
Yeah.
I'm worried about him.
I'm fine.
You're becoming more and more of a recluse.
Well, that's true.
You know, you need to get out there. Is
See what
there
happens
any
when I
chance-
talk to people?
Any chance you could, like, meet a girl and just, like, have a relationship with her and, like, kind of hang with her? Or do you think you're so sort of antisocial and damaged that you don't even really ever see yourself hanging out with a
One
girl?
day, I mean, I don't see it happen tomorrow.
But how is that going to happen, JD? I mean, where are your thoughts going?
How old are you now?
31.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to be like Ralph. Like, he sits alone in his apartment. He likes
Is he a
it.
perv?
I don't know. But he's anti.
I don't know. Why doesn't the news cover that?
Can you cover Ralph, please?
Yes, please. Cover someone else but me, for Christ's sake.
JD, is there any chance you could stand still?
No.
He's rocking back and forth. I'm very worried about him.
In other words, you're never going to be like with a chick one-on-one and like have a whole long-term relationship.
I don't
and,
know.
Like talk to her and stuff.
Not at this moment, no. Not right
No,
now.
Right.
No, but what he's asking is, do you see yourself wanting to be friendly and connected and not just have women as sexual objects?
No.
I don't know.
Yes, Marianne.
Howard, welcome back. JD, you're acting like one of these stupid senators or Brett Favre. You know it's going to get out there, and you are kinky. I mean, they'd expect Howard to do shit like that, and you're doing this stupid shit, and this job went to your head, and I try to like you, but you're a weirdo. You're absolutely out of control.
Hey, would you do me a favor, Marianne?
Yes.
Would you go on Skype and suck on a dildo for him?
I'll pay you $75.
Because he needs someone that'll do this on a regular basis that's safe and won't report on him.
But it's getting stupid, Howard. He's acting like he's doing this all the time, and you know what, Howard? Even
You won't do it for him?
No. If I even say hello to him, he won't even speak to me like I'm some weirdo or nutjob.
I don't know you, and you are a weirdo.
Like, I won't Facebook Marion or tweet it with her.
Yeah, because I don't know you.
You want to let girls suck on plastic dicks? There's something wrong with you.
Okay.
That's why your mother went to Hawaii.
She got
You go
out.
fuck yourself, too.
Wow, JD.
Fuck her. She wants to talk shit, I'll talk shit right back.
She's trying to help.
No, so, okay, that's why she wants to
By the
insult
way,
my
JD
mom?
made a special appearance on Celebrity Superfan Roundtable.
Did he?
Yeah, it was really good. It was kind of fun. By the way, thank you to all the celebrities who participated
I was
in
so
that.
upset that I tried to hear it, and I had XM in the stupid rental car, not Sirius.
Well, anyway, I did hear it. And first of all, Natalie Maines, I'd love for her to do an hour or 2 hours on a Sunday night every once in a while, just do a show on her own. She's great. Jeff Probst, fantastic. I think Jeff should get the Regis job if that's what he wants.
That's what you're doing now, lobbying
Yeah.
him for him to be Regis?
He's terrific on the air. He's really, really good. He knows how to keep things moving. He's right. Am I right, Steve? Yeah, big time. There was a bunch of new people on there that I had never heard from before. That guy Fred from Saturday Night Live was good. You had Rosie O'Donnell called in, was terrific.
Really?
Yeah, she was great. Also, the guy from, is that Old Spice?
The Old Spice commercial.
Isaiah Mustafa.
Isaiah was great. He was very open, talking about banging chicks. And,
Really?
yeah. And
Matthew Berry.
Matthew Berry. He's from what?
ESPN. He's a
ESPN.
fantasy sports guy.
Dan Patrick. Who else was there, JD?
The lead singer of something. I forget his name. Rob Thomas.
Yeah, he was.
Rob Thomas.
Rob Thomas was terrific. I mean, it was a great panel.
Rob wouldn't suck a dildo for you, so you're
All right,
a
okay,
lead singer or something.
What are you doing? I'm so thank God the news is still here. Thank God.
And JD came in, made a special
What
appearance.
did JD do?
He was just like, "Arr, arr, arr." He's like Frankenstein. He was so angry. He was like, "Arr."
What was he angry? What
I
was he
wasn't
saying?
angry then.
Somebody was giving you some shit, weren't they?
Oh, I just heard that, like, I think Dan Patrick said something about me, but I
think the discussion at that point was if you had to get rid of someone on the show, who would you get rid of? And I
That
think
favorite question.
Dan was kind of like, I'm not really that big a fan of JD. And then JD came in and going, "Rah." So it sounded like, Dan's got an announcer's voice. He's like, blah, 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 blah. And then you hear, "Rah, rah, rah." And
Like,
it's like, this is what it sounded like. Yeah.
The visual was so funny because every time JD would talk, you're right, Dan is like so articulate and he enunciates, and then every time JD would talk, he would just laugh right in his face.
Dan was fascinated that JD couldn't get out one sentence. He really couldn't believe it. But anyway, JD, all right.
Do you need to have a private discussion with JD?
No.
He's not ready for that yet?
No. he's
You're
all right.
willing to let this go further?
Yeah, I'm a very permissive guy.
I don't want it to go any more farther.
You're continuing your activity. You just don't want to be reported on.
Well, yeah, that.
Thank God for them. Maybe that's keeping you in line.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you do last week? Did you connect with Janessa and have her beat off for you,
No.
or beat you off?
I don't think I haven't talked to her since then.
You know
like
what it
texting.
is?
Are you upset with her?
No, I'm not upset with her. I'm more upset at the person that told Will about the situation.
But why can't you continue your relationship with her?
It costs money.
Is that it?
Yeah, what do you pay her again for
I don't
one
want
session? It's like $150.
Couple hundred.
No, I'm not rich.
It's $100, right?
No.
Well, the thing is, she charges you by the minute, right?
How
Something
fast
like that.
are you? You
It's
little
$5 a
jackrabbit.
minute, Howard.
$5 a minute.
And I think he's good for 10 or 20 minutes. So if he does 20 minutes, it's $100.
It's never 20 minutes.
So
Why?
15?
It's longer or shorter?
It's shorter than 20 minutes.
That chick's so hot. You should be able to come in 3 minutes.
I know. Trust me, I know.
But is he escalating? You know, like, this is the thing I worry about. I watch all those serial killer programs.
Oh my! What are you doing, Robin?
Is he escalating because now he just wants regular girls to do this stuff?
No, he's all right.
You sure?
I don't know.
I think you're washing your hands of this again.
I am. I don't want to know about it.
We got a problem.
I don't want anyone to know about it.
Do you think you have a problem?
I don't know about it. In a problem in this. Shut up. I think I have a lot of problems.
Do you think you have a problem with sex?
Yeah, for sure.
What is the problem exactly?
I don't know. I'm not.
What is the problem?
I'm not. I'm just inexperienced.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. In other words, inexperienced in terms of having a relationship, or inexperienced in terms of actually doing it?
Both.
Yeah.
So you think you're going to get there with these
No, but it's more. That's more just like.
You want to just get off.
Yeah.
You need to get a load out.
But I'm worried that this has become an easy out. And so he's not developing the skills that would get him where he wants to go. And so he's headed toward, I'm going to do whatever is easiest instead of I'm going to do what I need to do well.
I
got the whole thing figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a nutshell, it's this. And then we got to move on because we have so much to get to. All right. Here it is. JD, for whatever reason, and I have my suspicions.
What are those?
Has had a life where he has very little social skills. And he doesn't sit at home and fantasize about a relationship with a woman that includes sharing his life, sharing an apartment, doing all those kind of fun things that you do when you're in a relationship, and laying in bed and talking. And he's
actually
very
caring.
Well, yeah. He's very guarded against being hurt, and he's very, very freaked out about relationships with people, going back to his relationships with his family. Now, he's in a situation where he is more comfortable being on his own and living this solitary or sedentary and solitary life. And so when he feels urges of loneliness and wants to relate to people, it's safer to do it over the internet and have these hookers or sex workers.
But it's not just. That's what I'm saying. Like, when he's asking a regular girl.
He doesn't know how to do that. He just wants sex. He doesn't fantasize about a relationship.
Look, he may. That's what I'm saying. Like, I agree with the guys out there who's saying that now every girl is a girl he'd say, want to suck my dick?
Well, he'd like to say
as normal conversation.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not that bad.
No?
Right. No. Go ahead. Get out of here. Nobody cares.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm looking at him. All I see is the taxi driver.
Thanks, News. Thanks, Brad Driver.
JD.
What?
Calm down with all that shit.
I am.
All right. And you know what? Beat off like I do. You go on that free porn. You shouldn't be spending. Come here. Robin, stay out of this for 1 minute. I'm going to talk to Amanda now.
All right.
Here's your orders, all right?
Yes.
All right. Now, I don't want you to be embarrassed in front of Robin.
I'm not here.
Well, yeah, too late for that.
All right.
She's already looking at me like
Just
a serial
pretend it's
killer.
only Fred and Benji here.
I'm not saying I'm an angel. I like babysitter porn. There's something wrong with
God,
me.
help
All right?
me.
I like when the babysitter's in trouble.
What
and
am
then
I doing here at all?
fucks the husband. Go, from now on, just go on like a regular guy. Beat off to porn. Regular porn.
You don't have to talk to somebody live?
Yeah, you don't need to start into that whole weird, let me talk to these chicks on the cam. First of all, you're paying for that. That's humiliating. You shouldn't have to pay for sex. Okay? Look at me. You want to meet some girls and you go to a strip club, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? But for the most part, you should be beating off to regular porn. That's my advice to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, try with that.
All right.
Stop with these girls and paying them. It's humiliating. Why? You don't make that much money.
I know. Listen, I've cut. I'm not.
He's limiting himself. He's got a budget.
Do you beat off to regular porn like I did?
Yeah, I did last night.
You did? What'd you watch?
I forget. Some chick with the big ass.
Chick with big ass, you like that? It was free, right?
Who sucks on plastic?
Was it free?
Yeah.
Good.
Free.
All right, then you're doing the right thing.
That's okay, Dad.
That's okay. Look, you're looking for miracles. I just wanted to beat off the regular porn. Stop paying people.
Oh, man.
Your goals are so low.
I think it's too late.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for asking.
I helped him out.
Dear.
I know you're a newscaster and you have to be objective, but what's your take on this JD situation? You were sitting in the background for most of that segment. But I could tell your wheels were spinning, and
Look, in many ways it's a sad story, but it's a story. We don't sit there when news comes in and we begin to look into it. We don't sit there and go, there's a fire down the street. Should we report on that fire? Maybe we should just leave it alone. Maybe people don't want to hear about the fire. That's not what we do in news in general. You report on the news, and sadly, that's a news story.
do you think JD was swindled? Do you think that this source was looking for fame over true concern about JD's, the boyfriend? Do you think he might have looked for an angle to get some recognition, or do you think this piece had validity?
Well, the story is accurate, first of all. JD admits it's accurate. Secondly, there was really a long, complicated chain of events in terms of how we found out about the story. It's not like the woman, when it happened last year, called Howard 100 News immediately and said, look, you got to do this story. She didn't do anything about the story when it happened until she heard a similar event a couple of weeks ago on the Stern Show with JD, and she mentioned something to her boyfriend at that point. She said, hey, can you believe this? Last year, same sort of idea came up from JD to me on Facebook. So I don't think anybody was running around trying to get JD on this.
Now, from your standpoint, do you think JD has a real problem? Does he need an intervention?
That's sort of beyond my pay grade, really. I just report the news. I don't know a lot about JD, but the people have told me that in the internet age, people tend to get carried away on the internet more than they would have in the past. So it appears that you can get caught with that kind of stuff online. If you don't want to get caught, you probably shouldn't get involved.
Yes. JD.
Yes.
Did Howard's advice hit home with you? Did his analysis of, why you turn to and view women this way, was it accurate?
Yeah. Yes.
So what does that do to your psyche now? Like, what do you?
I don't know.
What are you going to think about?
Well, it makes me want to be left alone right now. That's for sure.
Now you're obviously pissed at this girl or her boyfriend for.
I'm just not,
You view it as like a 15 minutes of fame type of situation?
There's a part of that, Like, why else would they have to do it? But, whatever. What are you gonna do?
But now what? Is this going to change your approach now that Howard sort of sat you down?
I'm not going to be talking to hardly anyone right now. Especially the camera in the news.
But will this result in a complete revamping of your mentality and your approach to relationships and things Howard was getting at, that searching for a deeper connection?
I don't know. I'm trying.
So, Robin.
Yes.
Well, Howard sort of tried to pass the buck on this whole JD issue.
Well, I don't know if there's a buck to be passed, but I think he was sort of treating it lightly.
And you seemed overly concerned. Like you mentioned you wanted to have sort of a one-on-one with him.
No, I'm afraid of him now. It's as if I'm like, Howard, maybe you want to have a one-on-one with JD. I think the whole time he'll be imagining me sucking his cock. I don't think he'll be listening.
But there's genuine concern about his future, about his state of mind, about the way he views women. And
yes, I'm very concerned. But, people can come out of this. I remember having the same feeling about Richard Christie, and I just got his wedding invitation in the mail. So I suppose maybe this is a phase, maybe that JD is going through. I hope that's the case, and I hope it doesn't go any further than it has.
So do you think he needs a girlfriend? He needs someone...
No, he doesn't need a girlfriend. He needs a life. He needs to get out of his apartment. He needs to start interacting with people, having friends. Any kind of social relationship would help JD, I think, at this point. So that's what I'm saying, that he needs to start inviting people into his world, broadening his scope. I think anytime he needs interaction, he just goes to the internet. And he doesn't have real friends. He doesn't have, real relationships. And these girls that he talks to, they just want money. And it's a whole, like you can get a very skewed, very, very sad view of life and other people depending on what you see all the time.
But now he's lived over 30 years under the same sort of mentality.
Well, I don't know if it's been going on for 30 years.
Well,
he did have a college education. He did do something before he came to the Howard Stern Show. Maybe for the last 10 years, he's been going down this road.
So how does one break the cycle? How do you get rid of these feelings and change it up? Like, JD seems so stubborn, and how can we do this? How can we help this guy?
Maybe you should talk to Richard Christie. Because I do believe that Richard Christie made the same journey. He wasn't interested in talking to women. He had this, exaggerated idea of what every woman should look like and be willing to do based on his love of pornography, and he was totally addicted to it. He used to set up his own dates with films, for God's sake, on the weekend. And now look at him. He's just a great guy who's gonna have a wife and kids. At least I hope. I hope he's not covering up.
Well, he's out of the storage locker, and he's not having masturbation dates with himself.
Right,
with
he's into his music, he has friends, he socializes, he has other interests. I think he's really changed his life.
So there is hope for this young Jamie, also known as JD.
If he starts to do different things. I think he's at the point where he could go either way. He could become Jeff the Vomit guy, or he could become Richard Christie. I hope he's becoming Richard Christie.
Me too. That's a terrible crossroads to go the other way.
drugs, absolutely. I was there with a bunch of people trying to get off heroin, sleeping pills, blow, crystal meth.
People can do that anywhere.
Yeah, but I wanted. Listen, I'll save all this for when I come in. But
You got to come in and tell us all of
I
it.
don't know if Colin Quinn wants to. Colin Quinn and my sister led the most retarded. It was a more retarded intervention than when I tried to help KC out. I was held up in my, in my bedroom in my apartment, and I was out of it. I wasn't in a good way. It was 2 days before Christmas, and my sister, who's like an angel, she came to help, and she comes every day to make sure I get out of the house. And so I saw her at the door, and I look, and I see something that looks like a cop sleeve next to her. I'm like, "Who you with?" And she said, "I'm just with Colin." And I go, "Well, it looks like a cop." And then Colin goes, "It's a fucking jacket the Army gave me."
Hey, but Artie.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to understand what happened here. So why were you in rehab anyway? I thought you were fine.
Oh, yeah, right.
Were you doing stuff?
What's going on, Artie? Tell us now.
Was I doing stuff? Yeah, I was doing everything.
Were you doing heroin?
Yeah.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
And you wonder why we call you a liar.
Yeah, well, listen, Robin.
I still believe you weren't doing
you
it.
lie about that or what?
No, Artie, I would never.
You wouldn't lie about that. If you were trying to keep a career going, you would, and you were on heroin, you wouldn't go no. You've never lied anything? You ever lied to a boss about anything?
Sure, but I wouldn't tell people I'm not a liar.
Enough said.
But Art, how did you know? I mean, when you called me and said you were in therapy, how'd you end up in Miami?
He got lost on the way to
Because I left Artie this beautiful message about how proud I was of him, and then the next thing Gary calls me up and goes, "It's all bullshit." I go, "What are you talking about?" I said,
"Bullshit." That's the other thing I'm calling about, that fucking asswipe Gary. It's not bullshit.
No, but Gary was right. I mean, I went.
It's not. No, Howard. I went to a place. Listen, I went to a place that's in South Florida, right? That Colin Quinn found for me.
It's a spa, though, right? It's not a rehab.
It's not a spa, no.
Okay.
It's a place where people go to get off drugs. It's a place where people go to try to help themselves get cured of tons of awful diseases. It's not a happy place. When you say a health spa, it makes it sound like it's a happy place. These are people. Everyone there has a lot of problems.
But do they let you off every afternoon?
It's not a lockdown, but I didn't go anywhere for 8 whole days. The problem is, I was supposed to. Listen, what do you want me to do? I'm not going to move there.
No, but
I went there and I.
But Art.
What?
So the day that I called you to congratulate you on being in rehab,
where were you?
Someone told me they saw you at Nobu.
Yeah, right. That day I was in Miami. But,
so you called from the Satai.
But listen,
to say, Howard, I'm in rehab.
Right now.
What?
I'm in a hotel right now. It's a nice hotel in Miami, but I'm not.
Oh, you are? Oh, you're not at the Satai.
So why aren't you at work?
Why are you in Miami?
Because I'm still doing treatments at the place. I couldn't deal with staying at the place anymore after 8 days. I didn't love the room I was in. I kind of
You see, this is the kind of rehab you have to have. Everything has to be the way Artie wants it.
Listen, Robin, if you knew what I paid for this fucking rehab, I would have said to myself, where's the butler, for Christ's sake?
So when you went
I dropped a lot of money going here. My sister came down for 4 days just to make sure I didn't go anywhere. So
but isn't Miami far from the rehab? It's like 75 miles.
It's about an hour. Yeah. So for 3 days, I've been commuting back and forth. But I would rather do this than stay there at night. I've been dealing with a psychotherapist there. I saw a psychotherapist 4 times. It's intense shit. I've got stuff I can relate to Robin with now because I've had 3 colonics. I've had wheatgrass implants and all.
Did shit come out? Did they make you watch what comes out of your ass?
Yeah, I did. I saw it.
What came out?
They positioned that mirror for you.
It looked like
Do you like it?
No, it's gross, but it's so they really convince you that it's necessary for your health. Like while this woman is shoving a tube in my ass, she's going, "Do you know Elvis had an 80-pound colon when he died?" I'm like, no. And, did you really lose 20 pounds? Yeah, I lost 20 pounds. Well, here's what happened. As soon as you get there, they take blood work on you. So I was scared to death of that. That's why I've never gone to the doctor. I'm scared to death of blood work because of my liver. So they took blood work because my sister insisted. So I was like, fuck it, all right, I'll just see what's going to... I thought they were going to say, look, you got 3 weeks to live, you know.
So what did they find?
They found that I have insanely high cholesterol, which I sort of figured. I have a way higher blood pressure than I normally do, which I figured. But the only positive news sort of was there's 6 liver enzymes. All of them were fine except for one, and that happens to be the most important one, but that was like through the roof. And they said, look, the good news is it's reversible, but you have to do something immediate. So they put me on these treatments where this wheatgrass stuff, when they put wheatgrass up your ass.
Now that's got to be worse than coffee.
Well, it is, but Robin, I have a lot to teach you. Coffee's acidic. This is all alkaline. What you're doing is killing yourself.
This is a lawn. They put a whole lawn up Artie's ass.
They put a lawn up my ass.
That's right. He got it.
Now,
and you know what? It's a Jamaican woman doing it. So Jamaicans are fucking obsessed with grass, smoking it, putting it up my ass.
But Artie...
And so it goes to the liver in 7 seconds. So now what it does, they said, look, we're going to give you one of these in the morning, one of these at night. So that combined with not drinking or doing any drugs anymore, your liver is going to start to feel like it's going to jump out of your body. But that's good because poisons are being released from it. So I was like, whatever. So they do those extreme treatments for 2 days. And I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital because they were right. My liver felt like it was going to just jump out of my gut. I said, guys, you might have missed something in the blood work because I think I'm ready to die. And they said, no, it'll go away in 10 minutes because all the poisons are going. And then in 3 days, I never felt better in 20 years. I had this clarity about me that I just never had before. And I started, like usually when I go through 3 years of shit, if I try to get back to being healthy, I get on the treadmill. And this is the most depressing part. I can't get by 3 minutes on the fucking thing.
Right.
After 4 days of living like that with those wheatgrass things, my first attempt on the treadmill, I did 1.5 miles in 15 minutes, which for me is insane the first time. So now I'm up to every day in the last 5 days, I've done 20 minutes and 2 miles, which is, that usually takes me 1.5 months to get to. So
So you're not laughing at me anymore, is what you call to say.
Well, you're
He'll still laugh at you. How is your bleeding ulcer?
Well, that was something else they had to address. They said you don't have a bleeding ulcer. They use that word. I guess they agree with the Sarno thing because they said, listen, you have what a doctor would call insane. What is it? The B feedback.
Biofeedback.
That you're all stressed
acid
out.
reflux.
Well, yeah, acid reflux. That's the word they use.
Yeah, that's something Sarno talks about.
Yeah. People laugh about that, but they said, look, the psychotherapist is going to get into that with you. And they go, usually, this place isn't going to give you any medication for that, which is, I said, okay, but now, especially with this Travolta Scientology shit going on right now, I was like, you sure I don't need any medicine, you know?
Right.
They said, no, you're going to feel better, and a lot of it is psychological. So I said, okay, because I did still have the pain in my stomach. After 4 days of that, and after talking to this therapist a few days, that pain is completely gone in my gut.
Now, you said to me on the phone that you left a message saying you think you're cured of all heroin.
You're done with heroin.
What I said is I said this to you, Howard, too, on the phone. Is that what you're talking about?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, what happened was I let myself detox for a full, like when you let yourself go through withdrawals, the experience I've had, that fourth day is the worst, man. It's like that's when you better have someone to, like, tackle you before you get to the door. Because, that's when you go through the worst hell. But if you can get through that to the fifth morning, it's usually not bad. And I hate to say it, I've never really done that with myself for, like, the last 3 months. I got I got to a seventh day, but on this program, and the withdrawals weren't even as intense. And you know what? I just feel like a new person. I feel.
See, that's what he said to me on the phone. Then I got worried about you because then I heard you were in Miami, and I said that can't be. I said to Gary, he's
already
in rehab.
He's drinking to celebrate his.
Right.
I'm not. I haven't. I swear. I don't know. Listen, guys. I am Howard, and I'm telling you this right now. I've been clean for 2 weeks, and we say this as a joke. When I come back to the show, I will totally submit. Because
you don't have to submit, but you never have to lie to me about anything.
To yourself.
I know, Howard.
You don't.
I don't.
You know what I said to somebody? Somebody said to me they wanted me. I knew that this intervention was coming up because someone had approached me to be in an intervention with Artie.
Right.
And I said no because, first of all, I never heard of this guy before. And I said it's like if I said it's like if Marianne from Brooklyn called me and said let's have an intervention with Artie. And I said, well, wait a second. I'll go do my own intervention. But I said, my problem with Artie is that I don't have a problem with Artie. Artie comes in, he does his work, he's really talented, he does everything well.
If he's fucking up elsewhere.
Yeah, I said, if he's fucking up, I'd go to his intervention and say, I don't have a problem with him.
Yeah, so you don't have to go away from me.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. You never even have to lie to me because as long as you're doing your job, I'm okay. I mean, I would, like I said in my message, I'd encourage you to get help anytime, and if you need time to get better, then that's time you need to do.
But I just have to point out one other thing, which is what I was saying all along. Artie kept saying he was going to the doctor. You know, he had these insane doctor's appointments at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I told you it wasn't true.
Hey, by the way, Artie, your therapist in Manhattan just called. He's so proud of you.
Yeah, listen. Listen, first of all, I just want to say, I will submit to random drug tests. Just let me know when they're going to be.
No.
But also, this therapist...
Wait, some people have some questions.
This therapist works with me about stuff. It's a Mid-Eastern guy. It's right out of, like, one of that clip that Fred plays, like, you know...
Hello.
Yeah. That's
Squeeze
exactly
the
what it
buttocks.
sounds like. And that accent is incredibly relaxing. And he deals with, he goes, picture yourself in a world that doesn't exist, an unforeseeable world where you don't do drugs. And people are smiling at you and they love you. And, you know, so he deals with stuff that's like a year down the road. He's like, pretend you've gotten through this hell.
Sounds very new agey.
That's a guided meditation, Artie.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, exactly. And I guess that's what they...
So you're not in intensive therapy. You're in intensive guided meditation.
I don't know what the guy calls himself a therapist, Howard. I don't know.
All right, wait.
So does the colonic therapist.
All right, here is, let's let a couple of people ask you a question. Then, of course, you'll be in on Wednesday to answer their questions, Art, but people are dying to get to you. Rick, go ahead.
Hey, Artie, have we forgotten that you just, when asked, you swore on your father's grave that you were not doing dope? I'm a big fan, but come on.
Yeah, my father was an atheist, and so am I. He doesn't give a shit.
So you are right. When you said that on the air, you were, in fact, not telling the truth, but you don't feel that disgraced your dad in any way because you don't believe in any of that stuff.
Look, my father was a counterfeiter. Come on.
By the way, I've said this on the air all day.
Yes, I don't know
I read
if
your
Artie
book
heard
when you
that.
come in.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about it because I thought it was brilliant. It was great.
Yeah, thanks for the message about the book. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But,
I left you 2 messages.
Yeah, if you're right, you were extremely nice, Howard, which was very uplifting.
It's a great book.
And you were lying to him. So.
No, I wasn't. And
No, I'm talking to Artie.
Oh,
Artie,
yeah.
you're nice
Artie
to him.
was lying to me, and
he
I
was lying to you.
No, but listen, I don't feel Howard is a boss. He doesn't give off that vibe. He's more of a, it's like it's just.
I'm a friend.
Yeah, but at the same time, you guys got to understand, if the night before you go into a job that you have to be at 6 a.m., you're doing heroin, you may not
It's
just
true.
be that
You know what?
upfront about
I don't want to know.
Right. I mean, so
But
when
I
people
told you the lies he would tell were getting more and more outrageous.
You didn't believe he was at the doctor at 4 in the morning? I did. Artie, I believed you were at the doctor at 4 in the morning.
Well, I was talking to a guy who legally can write a doctor.
Right. A lot of drug guys called themselves Doc.
Right. No, he was a guy who the port introduced. Put it this way: if you had a bullet in you, he could get it out of you without doctors knowing.
All right, Mel, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, Artie?
Hey, man.
You're funny, man. You got some great bullshit.
Thanks, buddy.
What's the number to this commuting rehab?
It's not in Miami.
It's not in Miami. It's in. You know what? The name of the place is Hippocrates, which is.
Kidding.
Oh my God! I know that place.
You know about that?
Is it a spa, Robin?
It's a wellness center. I don't know that it qualifies as a drug rehab.
There were tons.
The name is Hypocrisy?
Hypocrisy is where
No, what
Artie
is-
is.
no, really, what is
it's
it?
called Hippocrates.
Hippocrates.
Felt like it says hypocrites to me. But you know, this guy, the meditation guy. By the way, you hear my phone ringing? That's a bunch of people calling me because now they know the hotel I'm not in. But anyway.
Hey, Artie.
Wait, you know, this guy, the meditation guy, says to me, he goes, picture a world where unthinkable things happen. Like, there's a subject Robin Quivers knows nothing about.
No, but what I heard is that your sister and Colin tried to get you to go to rehab, but you said no.
Well, here's what happened.
Then the only thing,
wheatgrass clinic.
the only thing that he agreed to was this.
Yeah, well, my sister had my car, the car all set up to go up to monticello, New York. Wait, that might be room service. Yeah,
there's one thing he hasn't given up.
He's still eating.
Yeah, believe I got an egg white omelet with steamed spinach coming up here. I've been.
Wow.
Another good line.
Hey, listen, you want to interview the waiter?
All right, but why couldn't you do that in New York, man? You could have been on the show and then.
I'm going to try to do it in New York. That's the point. I'm trying to do it in New York.
All right.
Well, you can't leave the guy who tells you to envision a world where you don't do drugs.
Right.
Yeah, no, he did. He told me that, though.
The website calls Artie's Rehab Center a health institute. I'm
That's
looking
what
at
I'm saying. It's a wellness center.
Yeah, but all right. Hey, it's helping him.
And really
But he feels good.
ill people go there. I know that for a
Right.
fact.
So he's doing well.
Really ill. You know what? My roommate. Well, I wouldn't let myself have a roommate, but the person who would have been my roommate was a fourth stage of lung cancer.
Yeah.
You know, and the people who I met in these.
Another story.
In these, is this my cousin on the phone?
Yeah, I mean, what is going on here? Yeah.
People were there to get off crystal meth, to get off blow, to get off heroin, all sorts of opiate addictions. I mean, what do you want me to tell you?
Let me ask you something, Artie, because somebody said that they sent 2 people with you to Miami.
No, what it was is that I guess his sister said to 2 guys who were going there, can you keep an eye on Artie? The next thing we know, Artie's dragging them off to Miami.
Right.
Well, how did you find out? How'd you find out about all this shit?
Oh, I find out everything.
I know you do.
Yeah.
So you took 2 other people out of the
Yeah,
place.
he's already corrupted 2 people and brought them out to Miami.
2 people. I met this one guy who's like a billionaire, and he says to me after 5 days in that place, he goes, "I got a car." I said, "You have a car?" And
They made a
was
break.
right around the corner from the wellness center. The guy's got to move. Spearmint Rhino. So Howard Spearmint Rhino is walkable from the wellness center.
Oh, no. Did you go over?
The 2 kids did, and they almost got me to go. And I said, "You know what? I can't do that. I can't. If I go there and someone recognizes me, forget about it. I'll end up getting coffee for Elvis Duran."
Oh, that's so funny. When are you coming back? Are you on Wednesday's show?
Yeah, I'll definitely be on Wednesday's show.
I got to hear these stories.
Well, now you made me feel guilty. I'm going to blow off this other thing.
No.
No,
You do whatever
do your
you
thing.
need to do.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
But I know. Look, I apologize to Gary. I heard he said it was bullshit. I know why he would think it's bullshit, but I swear to you, I did a really strict health regimen.
What are you swearing on?
Can you swear on something?
We don't believe in anything.
I didn't know you were back on heroin.
listen, I see this girl every once in a while who's not the best influence, put it that way.
Right.
And every once in a while she's around, you know. And,
I know that girl.
Yeah. You do?
Yeah.
How do you know her?
Met her at Artie's.
All right.
Oh, you know what? Robin didn't meet her.
You see, I know what's going on.
All right. Well,
So what are you going to do now? Are you going to be now thin, healthy Artie? Like, are you going to?
Well, I'm going to try to get way thinner. I mean, you know, look, I weighed myself when I left for the place. I weighed 301 pounds. It was terrible. And when they reweighed me again a few days later, I was down at 287, and then I got to 280. I haven't weighed myself in a little bit. Look, I wanna get thin. I shaved for the first time in fucking 3 years. It feels like I of course, getting thin is part of this, but just keeping this clarity that I have off of dope.
What do you see when you're so clear?
Yeah, I feel great. Hang on a second. Come in.
Listen, it's like a three-ring circle.
What's going on?
Well, you guys are there announcing what hotel I'm at.
I did not announce what hotel you're at.
Who knew you were at a hotel? I thought you were at a wellness center.
I was in a wellness center that got to be...
Well, you announced what wellness center you're at. I love when he blames me.
No, I'm not blaming you.
Oh.
When I called the show, a person called me up and said, Art, they said you're at the '𝗏𝗏𝗏. And I said, what? What's going on?
No, they said they saw you at the '𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Oh, yeah, well, I was there. By the way, the Nobu here is amazing.
They saw you at Nobu.
All right, listen, Artie. It's getting late. I want you to.
I'm sorry, buddy.
No, don't be sorry.
We're finishing work today.
Yeah, we're at work.
And I'm finishing rehab, Robin.
So listen.
You know, Artie, I love you.
I love you.
We want to see you get well. I'm really happy you're feeling good.
I do feel great.
As I said in the message, I encourage any kind of help you can get.
Thank you.
And I'm happy you're doing it. I'll see you on Wednesday. Feel good. Feel better.
And Howard, I'll explain why I am. You know what? I'm at Caroline's Thursday night at 8.
Perfect.
Friday night, this Thursday the 8th, and Friday night the 9th, I'm doing 3 surprise shows at Caroline's. And I'll explain why I'm doing that. I wanted to make sure I did that after I came back to you guys, obviously. But I'll explain why all that's happening.
And people will be seeing the new Artie, 20 pounds lighter and fully shaved.
Fully shaved at Caroline's this upcoming Thursday.
All right.
Buy tickets now. But I will explain why I did that, too, because I heard you guys were goofing on that.
Artie's Biggest Loser tour.
Yeah, okay. You guys, if you need me, put up the fat loser signal.
What is it, Ralph? Yeah, Ralph wants to say hello to you. Yes, Ralph.
Artie, I'm glad to hear you're doing well.
Ralph, 1 second. I really got to let the room service.
Go ahead.
1 second.
Room
service.
No, boo.
He's got room service in rehab.
I'm not holding out much hope on this one, but
no, I don't think this will last.
Next week.
Yeah, well, you could see why we were thrown when, as I'm making phone calls to Artie over the weekend, telling him how proud I am of him. Then we find out he's in Miami when he's supposedly at the wellness center.
But you always do that. You always get proud of him, and he lets
put it. My suite is so enormous.
You know what we have to do?
Put it right on the coffee table, buddy.
We have to find out, how much he laughed at Lisa G's texts.
Hey, put that guy on the phone. I want to ask him what's your breakfast.
Hey, waiter, come here.
Waiter, come here.
Sir?
Waiter.
He's a Chinese guy. Hey, come here, buddy.
Tell me you're on the air.
You know who Howard Stern is on the radio? You ever hear Howard Stern? Satan. Talk to my friend here. He wants to know what I'm eating. Tell my friend what I'm eating for breakfast. Yeah, come here, buddy. Come here. He's going to get on. Step over that cocaine. Right there.
Artie sounds like he's high now.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes, sir. The client is having 1 omelet and orange juice. Yes.
Yes. That's it?
What's in the omelet?
Spinach and mushroom.
And
is it egg whites or?
No, it's no.
Whole eggs?
Yes.
Another lie.
See, and is he having toast with that?
No toast. No
toast. Interesting.
What kind of bread?
No, nothing.
No bread whatsoever. Is there butter on the? Do they cook it in oil and in butter?
No, just vegetable oil, no butter.
Oh, good. Okay.
What else?
Impressive.
What else?
No
Just
cupcakes.
orange juice?
Yeah, no cookies. Just a simple omelette and orange juice.
And is this the first time you've been in his room this morning? If you have made multiple deliveries?
No, it's my first time, sir.
Okay, thank you.
And do you see anything else? Any suspicious
You
substances?
see heroin or cocaine in that room?
Go through the drugs.
No, nothing.
Is it neat and tidy, or does it look like an orgy took place?
Has the bed been defecated in?
Does it look like Sodom and Gomorrah?
Actually, I don't understand what you said.
I'm saying, does it look as if there's any human excrement in the bed?
Yeah.
There is.
No,
Okay.
nothing.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Right. Bye bye. Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. Sorry.
Guy says there's no excrement in the bed.
Oh, God. I know what you... But, hey, dude, that double sawbuck is for you right there. Thank you.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Hey, Artie, so if you're like...
Go ahead, Ralph. I'm sorry.
If you're like in rehab... No, this is great. Well, if you're in rehab...
I'm not in rehab right now. I'm at a hotel.
He's taking a break from eight horrible days in rehab.
He goes to rehab later today.
Howard, I want to see you. Howard, I want to see you last 4 seconds at this place.
All right, but Artie, how can you take off because you didn't like the room?
No, because I tell you what, I promised them, look, guys, I'll stay here for a week, but I got to get out of the room. I skeeved the rugs, I skeeved everything, and there was no water pressure. And but I promised I'd stay there. New Year's Eve, I was so tired from all the wheat grass up my ass. I went to bed at 8 o'clock. I woke up the next day. It was 2009. I could care less about it. They were having an all-vegan band playing. I swear to God.
An all-vegan band? Who cares what the band is eating?
I said, yeah, what do I give a fuck if the drummer's a vegan?
And Artie, we'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah, all right, buddy.
And we'll straighten this all out.
That's enough time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he already feels better. I mean, what more is he going to do there?
Yeah, I mean, what do you want me to move here? First of all, Miami, it's beautiful here for a few days, but it's such a scene down here. It's become corny. What a joke.
Oh, yeah, it sounds miserable.
Yeah.
You know what? For a few days, it's all right, Ralph, but the people here are just, it's like...
But, Art, you don't have to be in Miami. You could go back where the rehab is.
Yeah.
Well, that's even worse.
Yeah.
But the place Hippocrates is amazing. If you got a drug problem or if you're...
if you could deal with low water pressure.
No, if you really want to get off drugs, go to a drug rehab center.
No, Ralph, if you could deal with low water pressure. You're not happy with
Look at this on the website. Hippocrates Tropical Rainfall Therapy.
Right. Yeah,
That sounds
that's
like-
what Artie's getting.
That's a different place. Is that by Spearmint Rhino?
Tropical Rainfall Therapy. Yeah.
You know who's on the front page of the website for this place?
Who?
William Shatner.
Yes, that's right.
They love Shatner, and who's the other guy they love? They want Robin down there big time.
Yeah, I've been planning to go down there, but I don't have nearly the problems that seem.
Well, I hope you have 15 G's.
Hey, Art, so I'll see you on Wednesday. To feel better. I hope this is successful for you.
So far, so good. I do. You'll see. I got to look better than I did before.
Right.
That's not hard to do.
All right, and I have a lot more to tell. I want to discuss more about the book. I have questions for you. I'm going to explain to you why Orlando Jones doesn't want to speak to you.
You will?
Yeah, I've got it all figured out.
Well, you know what? He actually tried calling me, so you might be wrong. But
all right.
But you know what? I'm dying to hear all your opinions about that.
I want to talk about the book, and then I even want to go through my whole chronology of like getting the phone call from you, and then me calling you to congratulate you, and then finding out you're in Miami.
Whatever. Why you didn't go on the boat, Artie?
Because, you know what? And I swear to God, you get Ross in here. I didn't go on the boat for 2 days because I had appointments at rehab. I had to go to a meeting.
No, that's what he said. Ross looking tan.
Yeah, look at you.
I don't want to betray the guy.
You're not betraying him. I got word, so you're not betraying
He never
anybody.
came on the boat. Never saw him on the boat.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Did you see him in Miami?
We tried, but he was going back and forth.
Oh, so
for
he
his
was
sessions.
in Miami.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back and forth for his sessions. Those were spa treatments.
No.
He called me and told me he was in intensive rehab. Then we found out he went to a spa.
I don't know what you call it, but
then we heard he checked into in Miami into the Satai.
I think just to sleep. Honestly, I swear to you.
But why would you leave rehab if you're in rehab?
I don't know. Maybe the beds were nicer. I don't know. But he was honestly.
But he wasn't with you on a yacht.
No.
Was he with you on the yacht? Or
I swear to you, no. We tried to hook up, but the time frame didn't work because he had to go back. He had like early afternoons off, so he'd go back and forth. I swear to you.
All right.
Afternoons off from rehab.
A lunch break.
Rehab, it was a spa.
But
no,
I'm just saying, if it was rehab, I just haven't heard of rehab like this.
When I did speak to him, he said he lost 15 to 20 pounds. He felt the best.
You never saw him?
No, because he was going back
but
and
Palm
forth.
Beach and Miami are 75 miles apart.
All right, you drive.
So if you're in rehab, they don't let you out to go to Miami to party. And
I don't think you know.
What?
They let him out to go to Nobu.
He has to eat.
Okay,
and it's fish. I'm sure he had the sashimi and not the sushi.
All right, thanks, Ross.
All right.
I didn't blow off anything at the rehab to go on the boat. I blew off the boat to go to the rehab.
Yeah, Artie had the raindrop therapy.
He had a raindrop therapy.
I had to talk to Dean. I had to talk to 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱 and get wheatgrass up my ass.
All right, Art, feel good, man, and hurry back.
All right, guys.
All right, later. Bye. The ongoing saga of Artie.
He just called in. Does this change your opinion at all? I mean, he sounded like he was doing pretty well.
He's doing great. He's doing great. And, he says it's been clean for 2 weeks, and, we have to believe him. We have to take him at his word. But he does sound great. He sounds like he lost some weight. It's, I defend myself. I mean, maybe when I said it was all bullshit, maybe I overreacted, but I defend myself that Artie is not in rehab. But I think in Artie's mind, he thinks he is. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that this is the best version of rehab that he thinks he's in. Yeah. I mean, he said up front, they wanted him to go to a place in 𝗦𝗫𝗄, which was a real rehab, but he said he wouldn't go. So this is what he would agree to. But it's a high-end spa detox that people with drug problems go to. But what I get out of it is Artie, I definitely believe, is detoxified, but I don't know that he's addressed any of the issues of why he takes drugs, and that's what the other rehab I had hoped would do for him.
Now, were you surprised when he said that?
I'm surprised by nothing, by the way.
Well, he said he was doing heroin recently.
I'm not surprised.
Really?
No, we all knew. We sort of had a feeling something was up. One of the guys in the office was saying, if this was 3 years ago, we'd have gone, oh my God, it would have been like earth-shattering news, and we were all like, yeah, all right, he's doing it again.
I think if you go back, I said he was using. I don't know what, but he was using.
And he seemed to be the only person.
No, well, you know what? That's why drug users lie, because they can, if they're consistently lying, even though their lies are ridiculous, people want to believe. You want to believe your friends are telling you the truth.
Now, do you think his colonics are helping him at all?
Sure, they are. Actually, they really are helping him, but not with his drug problem.
Is that maybe a stepping stone towards...
Only if, again, I told you earlier, this is another one of Artie's attempts not to get treatment.
What's on your mind, my friend?
So, Fred,
yes?
When everyone was wondering if Artie was on drugs, you recently have been saying you thought he might have been boozing.
I definitely thought he was boozing. I never want to imagine the worst of somebody when they're going through a tough time.
Does it shock you that he was doing heroin recently?
No and no. And I'll tell you why it doesn't shock me. This was something I tried to get into before the holiday break. And I was telling everybody, I said, did you read Artie's book? Did you read Artie's book? I mean, that's when I knew, like, the guy was in trouble. I go, I don't think I'm hallucinating here. I think the guy is like a ticking time bomb. And I worry about the guy. I guess you can't worry too much because Artie's going to do what Artie's going to do. But, it's like I read the book and I read what he did before, and to me it just seemed like nothing that he was doing in the past was ever getting solved, and history was bound to repeat itself. So no, it doesn't surprise me.
Now, what do you think about his little stint in this
this
so-called rehab?
The so-called rehab that he's going to is kind of like going to Pam Anderson for marital advice. Whatever.
All right, we'll hope for the best on Wednesday, I guess.
Hope for the best.
I mentioned Gary went out to the Adult Video News Awards, the AVNs, that's the porno stars. He was out there. He was in Vegas for some sort of trade show, the electronic trade show where they show all the new gadgets.
Consumer electronics, yeah.
Consumer electronics trade show. I wonder if Gary saw anything cool. You see anything cool at the electronics trade show? I'll tell you what, you got heavier out there.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
How can he get heavier over the
I'm actually lighter.
Guarantee you put on weight.
I guarantee I didn't. I know.
That shirt used to fit you a lot better.
First of all,
I could see your whole belly.
You can't say the shirt fit me a lot better because it's the first day I've ever worn it. And so maybe it's a little tight.
I don't know.
But
I'm terrible on you.
Oh, fuck off.
No, I'm sorry. It looks
You
like a
fucking
maternity.
old fuck.
No,
I
it looks
think
like
you look
maternity. Robin, look. Look at his belly. You can see it right. I mean, he got heavier.
Gary's been a little.
I've been the same.
You got heavier.
I've been the same size for 5. I'm just saying. I've been the same size for 5 months.
What do you think?
I got
you weigh?
heavier since I was 23.
Well, what do you weigh?
I weigh about 219.
But you weigh more.
I can't weigh more than 220.
You just said you weighed 219.
A pound. You think I look a pound heavier in the shirt?
I don't know, but whatever you think your weight is, it's got to be up there. It's got to be over whatever it is.
I'm telling you that what
you
I
look
weighed.
like you gained
Can I get a word in?
Yeah. What you do is get a word.
What I weighed for the last month, every morning when I get up, is I actually weigh that much this morning. So I'm just saying that maybe I look fat, but I didn't put weight on in Vegas.
Maybe that shirt's too small.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not.
You don't see that he looks heavy?
I've seen that he looked heavy for a while. I didn't notice today he was heavier.
He is doing the fat guy thing of he keeps adjusting.
Yeah.
No, the shirt's a little tight.
Well, that's what I mean. That's
No,
what
you're
happens
a little
when something's
bigger.
tight.
Yeah.
The shirt.
Artie would know. Artie weighs 20 pounds to put on his hot chick shirts.
I know, Gary. That's what I'm saying. I do know. You're doing that thing where you
Why
adjust.
you getting defensive? Robin accuses me of not saying anything when she gets heavy. I'm trying to help you. You got heavy.
Oh, I love it when you help me.
Oh, you do? I thought you were taking offense.
You are my Dr. Drew.
All right. Hey.
Get on the scale. Let's see.
What do you weigh? Let's see.
220. Let's say 220.
Let me see.
You say it's over?
I don't know. I don't know what he normally weighs, so it might be 220. You know, in other words, that would do me no good. 221.
All right, so I mean, he's right. He's right. He's right. Can't fault him for that.
How tall are you?
7'3".
No, come on. How tall are you?
5'9".
5'9"?
Yeah.
That's a lot of weight to be carrying.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're heavy. What do you eat? What's going on?
What am I eating? A piece of cake, couple of M&Ms. Had a lot of. I went out. I went to a steakhouse this weekend.
Yeah.
I went to Nines at the Palm Hotel.
I get reports
it's one of the best
on you.
steakhouses in the world.
I get reports on you during the show that you're eating out of control.
Like a madman.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
M&Ms.
I don't even shut the
chips.
door anymore. No, I don't eat chips.
Gary's life must be very stressful with all he has going on, kids, everything. And look, he's eating something. You
Still
know,
smoking?
No. Try not to.
True. You're not smoking?
I'm not smoking.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not
How
smoking.
long you been without a cigarette?
I don't know. So I went to see the hypnotist, I guess, a year. I think this February will be 2 years.
Is that
So
right?
that worked?
Yeah.
You
it
haven't had a
worked.
cigarette in 2 years?
Yeah. You haven't had a cigarette in 2 years?
I have had a cigarette in 2 years, but dude, I don't. I haven't bought a pack. I would say in 2 years, I've smoked the total of a pack and a half of cigarettes in 2 years.
Wow.
That ain't
Well,
bad.
that's little. That's nothing.
You know, though, you don't quit cold turkey, you'll be back.
No, that's not true.
No, it always gets worse. Cigarettes don't get better; they get worse.
No, that's
By
not
that
true.
I mean, no. I'm going to tell you what I mean.
I know because you know, Dr. Drew.
But I was a cigarette
Dr.
smoker.
Howard. All right, so your experience is everything.
I'm telling you about cigarettes. It never ever goes less.
I'm going to go sit with Artie.
It never goes less, genius. It
Gary, don't you
always-
know his experience is
Addiction
everything by
always
now?
increases. Ask Artie. You don't go from using heroin and lightening up your heroin. You either go, you start with heroin and it increases. Same with cigarettes.
They do
Always
say that
increase.
about heroin. That's why, like Ray Charles and Miles Davis, they always said, they do it on their own. Otherwise, it'll come back. I mean, but I don't know.
So what did you want to know? You wanted to know if I went up to the Consumer Electronics
Did you
Show.
see anything cool?
I saw Panasonic has a 150-inch television.
Did you eat all the news department's candy?
Oh.
No.
They're
no,
claiming
that's-
you did.
That is so not true. That's bullshit.
The other guy
All
who's
of their
getting-
candy?
Yeah, that's what they said.
That's bullshit. That it really is. I've had. First, I've been in the news department in
They
a
claim
month.
the news department's claiming Gary ate all of their candy.
How much candy do they have?
A lot.
No, it's just not true.
I have not eaten. I went in there and got candy a month ago. I've taken some pieces. I did not eat all of their candy.
All right,
that's
that
a
was the
fucking
word I got.
out and out lie.
That's the word I got.
And if Lisa G wants to come in and peddle her bullshit, let her come in.
Let her come in.
I did
Lisa?
not eat all of their candy.
I heard you did.
Well,
That's
then
all
you
I'm just telling you what I heard.
I'm telling you heard wrong.
That's bad. That's
Wait,
their
what-
candy.
how could it be bad if it's not
going
true?
on, and the news department's on a whole other floor.
You just asked. They're not on
To
a.
go down there to get the candy.
But the two of you are so out of touch. They're down the hall.
Oh,
No.
I get you visit so often.
I don't mean on. You know what I mean. They're all the way across.
No, you thought they were on another floor.
Outside
You
of
have no
this-
clue
well,
what goes on
They used
here.
to be. I didn't know they moved back.
No, they've
Why-
been
hey,
in
Gar,
Robin. They've
Gar.
been in the same spot since day one.
Why are you angry, dude? If you ate all their candy, you ate all their candy.
I didn't eat all their
Okay,
candy.
so you didn't have to go downstairs to eat their candy.
I didn't eat all
So
their
you,
candy.
all right, so you walked out of here and into their area.
No, but you said I had to go all the way downstairs.
Lisa G used to hide her candy from Gary, and he'd find it.
Yeah, why are you
That's not-
looking for
That's
That's
what I
not
hear.
true either.
That's what I heard.
That is not. It's in a bowl. I didn't look through her drawers or anything. I mean, her candy was in a bowl.
So what would you
If there was
walk down
candy in
there?
the-
Would you walk down there under the premise that you had business down there, or would you just go to get the candy?
Well, both.
Yeah. All right.
I had business again in the candy.
You could have taken care of the business over the phone.
I haven't been there in a long time. She's got and I did not eat all the candy. She had a bowl of candy and I had some pieces, probably more than I should. But to say I ate all their candy is an out and out lie.
You could say, why would they put it out if they don't want anyone to eat it?
But he was getting exercise by going to get the candy.
No,
whatever.
Al Rosenberg is on the phone. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Howard? I got a phone call that Gary was taking some heat about the candies in Lisa G's dish.
Yeah.
I'm the one who ate them.
Oh.
You ate them?
We come in there during the miserable.
Oh, all right.
show, but
Yeah, 'cause
I left her a replacement last night.
All right. Well, okay, Al.
And also, I left her a note once accepting the blame for that. And but I did want to say, while she's there, would she mind filling them again, please? And I like the peanut.
I got pictures of Al from my wedding, and Al's gotten quite heavy.
I lost 85 pounds.
Yeah, but I think you're putting back some weight, right?
No. I'm 236 now.
Are you?
Yeah, I was going to say at
Yeah.
the wedding he had thinned down.
Yeah.
You looked heavy to me.
Everybody looks heavy to you.
No, you look heavy.
You know, but
Gary.
everybody.
I was right. You were over your goal weight.
Yeah, I said I was 219. I was 221.
Goal
More genius.
weight is not what he
Yeah, that wasn't my goal weight.
I'm saying you're over even
Gary's
what
goal weight was 275.
you're over what you should be. You should probably
No,
weigh
but
about what should you weigh? 170?
I should I should weigh 185, 180, 185. 85 is a weight that's pretty good for me.
185?
Yeah.
I think you should weigh.
Of course you do.
You're probably under.
Of course you
5'9".
do. You think I should go to Auschwitz?
No, I don't think you should go to Auschwitz.
You think, but whatever anybody in the world, whatever you think they should weigh, whatever they think they should weigh, you're always 15 pounds lower.
What do you weigh,
No.
Howard?
What do I weigh?
Yeah.
Be
I
honest.
why would I not be honest? I'm thinking my weight. I weighed myself this morning. I weighed 194.
Yeah, because I was going to say, Gary
You're
said
too
he should
thin.
be
You're
10
too
pounds
thin.
under you.
Yeah.
What?
there you go.
Gary, how much
He's
did you,
so much taller.
how much did you weigh after the years ago when we had the first Bally's weight loss contest? At the end of that, what'd you weigh? When you were giving yourself the enema on the floor in Bally's gym?
I'm trying to remember. I think it was 175, 174.
You look
You
really
look
good.
And I'll tell you what. I don't respect people who have to lose weight just for money. Like, do it for your health.
Don't respect me. Listen,
I don't
I'm a
respect you
whore
at
about
all.
that. I
And then
agree.
you put the weight right back on.
I agree.
Thank you, Al.
You're welcome.
Al's part of the Miserable Men Show. Thank you, Al. It's my man, Al Rosenberg.
It's still embarrassing to me that on Bally's rapid weight loss program, I gained 2 pounds. Don't think it is.
I was embarrassed for you. All right, so when are you going to play us those AVNs? We'll do that maybe tomorrow or Wednesday?
Probably Wednesday.
Okay.
You know what I weighed at the end of that weight loss contest? I thought it sucked, too. I weighed 214. God, I would kill for that right now.
But you know what's great about that? That was a contest where Artie tried really hard to not eat for a day and a half. And it was killing him, and he broke down. Remember, after the Yankee game, they stopped for 2 slices of pizza. Then they had that. Then he stopped to get like burgers or something.
Is that what you weighed back then? 214?
Yeah.
Geez, you would love to weigh 214 right now.
Are you kidding me?
I was even
Absolutely.
looking at the poster in the hall where he's walking with the cup in his mouth and all.
Yeah.
He was thin then.
Well, I was thin when we started
he
here.
was
I was thinner.
considerably thinner than he is now, and he'd like to be there now.
Yes, you're a big mess.
You're not letting
Now
me
I'm
do
looking
coke.
at the height and weight table, and it says for a guy 5'9", even with a large frame.
Go ahead.
The ideal weight is 155 to 176.
Right, now look up your height and weight, Robin.
155. Wait.
just looking.
No, I'm just saying.
155 to what?
176.
So true.
Fuck that.
There's no way Gary should be
Robin,
weighing
look up yours and
185.
see if you're in there. Because you look great. No, I'm just saying that those charts are fucked.
Those charts are from the 50s when people were smaller. I'm telling you.
Come on,
150
Gary.
A guy 5'9", 155 will look like
No,
a fucking
Artie, I ain't saying
string
I ain't
bean.
saying 155, but I'll tell you what, with him, 175 is the right weight.
Well, that's what he was at.
That's a great weight, but it's a hard weight to maintain.
No.
I always felt good at
You know
185.
what you do? Because you take the bottle and the blanket out of your crib, and you say to yourself, I'm a man, I'm going to have 3 meals a day. You see what I just had? I just had a big sandwich.
Yeah, I got it. Looked
Big
great.
giant sandwich with tuna salad and the whole thing. Tuna fish sandwich. You know it looked good. It's a giant tuna fish sandwich.
Yeah, I don't
You
eat
don't
tuna
eat
fish,
all right,
but that's
whatever
okay.
you eat.
I know some of the stuff from
Eat an
Pump
egg
looks
salad,
great.
whatever you like. I don't know.
My sandwich from Pump is great, and Howard has it every once in a while. Turkey burger with mozzarella.
That's the one I
Have
actually
fun.
recommended.
You
that
know
one.
what I had last night for dinner? I'm going to tell you what I had last night for dinner.
What's that?
Big fucking lasagna. But that's it. After the lasagna was over, that's it.
But he also,
here's the
also
question.
jogs a lot.
You know what?
Oh, yeah,
I
but-
didn't jog at all yesterday.
Yeah, but you would have to, that diet without the jogging out,
Hold it.
you'd gain weight. You would
Okay,
gain
Artie,
weight.
I haven't run more than a mile in
how
3
long?
weeks.
Still, running
And
a
I have-
mile
and I've
is more
lost
than-
weight.
Running a mile is a mile more than any of us run.
All right.
That's what I mean.
Are you happy with your?
Without-
Are you happy with your weight right now, or do you think you need to lose a couple of pounds?
I could probably lose 3 pounds.
Wow. See, that's the
But
that's
I keep
almost-
it within 3 to 5
Right.
pounds.
So you're saying you should be at what? About 190?
I should be 190 ideally.
Yeah.
Ideally.
6'5"?
I'm 6'5".
190. That's a great weight. That's, you know.
Yeah, that's what I got to be.
What does the chart say about that,
Wait a
Robin?
minute. Let me go back to the chart.
Howard's going to be under the chart for sure.
Good. Keep me under there. I know when I'm heavy.
I bet
You know
the
what it
chart
is?
says something you'd go, that's ridiculous.
I
bet
don't
that's what the chart
have,
says.
like, if I stopped running and probably worked out with weights more and did intense working out, I'd probably pack some muscle on and look a
Yeah.
little better.
And weigh a little more.
Yeah, and
Well,
weigh a
why
little
would
more.
you do that at 55 years old? You look
I'm not
good.
gonna
You
do
look
that.
great.
That's
you look
it. This
fine.
is my look.
You're healthy. This is your look.
This
The
is it.
chart stops before Howard's height.
You look good in public
Yeah, they
school
never-
shirts.
I never was on the.
All right, what
I
does
was never on-
6'4" say?
6'4", it says for a large frame, 181 to
No, but I'm a.
207.
What about a thin frame?
A thin frame, 162 to 175.
There you go.
Oh. You're probably if the,
You're
if the
not
chart
close
went
to
that
the
high, you'd be
middle.
under it.
I think you're in the middle, like a middle frame.
No. He's not. He's a smaller frame.
You think with
No.
his wide shoulders and everything?
And he's 20 pounds heavier than the highest weight there.
That's like, but that's for
171
6'4".
to 197.
Oh, 6'4".
To 197, Art. And
For
I'm
what? A small
190
frame?
No, large.
171 to 187 is a middle frame. A large frame is
187.
181 to 207.
So you'd say you're a middle frame?
Yeah.
You're,
All right,
heavy,
so let me-
you're heavier than that chart says.
That's for a 6'4".
But let's talk about that chart.
I'm 6'5".
Oh, okay.
Right, so he's probably got some leeway.
He's
talk about
probably
that
right
chart
on,
for a
right
second.
on there, right on the right thing.
Fred's in great shape, right?
Yeah.
And I'll bet you if you compare the chart, Fred,
I guarantee you Fred falls in the right
I
area.
bet he
What
doesn't.
is
Fred's
your
what?
height, Fred?
Fred's a medium frame.
Want to know something? I'm probably about, according to that chart, I'd probably be considered to be 10 pounds over.
That's
Fred's-
right. Yeah.
Fred's
How tall are you?
muscular.
Height.
How
What
tall
is
are
your
you?
height?
I'm between 6'2" and 6'3", 6'2" and a half.
All right. I'll go to 6'3" then.
and Fred is it Fred a medium frame?
Yeah.
He should be 167 to 182.
What do you weigh?
That's a little too low. I'm probably about 210.
Oh, you are?
Oh my God, Fred's obese according to that chart.
Hey, Gary.
I'm
he
just
fits in
saying.
his shirt. You don't.
I'm just saying that
I don't know what you
that
want from
chart's
me.
retarded.
Yeah.
Go to me.
I'm fat. That chart's retarded.
Yeah.
Do you get
You
the,
don't
get
fit
the
in your
point?
shirt.
I'm fat. The chart's retarded.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so what has it got to do with anything?
'Cause you
look
bring up
big,
the chart like it's
that
gospel.
Shirt, that shirt looks too tight on you.
Okay.
That's all I'm
I won't
saying.
wear it again.
I'm just helping you out.
You are. You're so good to me.
All right. Thank you.
Can I ask you a question?
I gotta
Do you
go.
really think you're helping me out?
Yeah.
Do you or do you just breaking my balls?
No, helping you out.
You really think you're helping me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You need someone to talk reality to you. You do.
Good.
You want to? You know what? You look great.
Please.
You look great. The shirt looks great. Wear it every day.
I didn't say that either.
Sorry.
Just don't say anything.
You look really good. You look nice.
You would
and
rather
thin.
he not say
Hey,
anything.
my shirt doesn't have a hole in it.
You walk in, you got the chins going. I mean, come on, stop it. You don't look good. You're a young man.
You have more
got
chin.
I'm not a young
kids.
man. I'm almost as old as you
You
now.
got young kids. Come on,
You
you
catch
got
up to him.
You're a little Bob loaded. That's all.
Oh.
All right, thanks, Gary. Yeah, there he is, fresh from his trip to Vegas. Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Gary,
Yes.
do you think your shirt looks good on you?
I don't know. I haven't looked in the mirror. I put it on today. It does feel a little tight. I didn't think it looked like I don't think I looked like Richie Balinson. Okay, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I don't have the Tim Sabian thing where the buttons are screaming. So maybe it looks a little. I mean, again, that's him talking. But Artie's right. I do have the thing. It's tight on me, so I feel uncomfortable in it.
I've noticed like the picking, like what Howard says.
But I do that no matter what. I do that with a regular shirt.
But do you think,
I do that all the time.
Do you think Howard's being a little outrageous, saying like you're so overweight and?
Well, I am overweight, but he would, he would have it be like he doesn't know what obese is. He should go travel the Midwest. But that doesn't it doesn't mean I'm not fat.
Yeah.
I'm fat. But in Howard's world, I'm at the high end of the spectrum, and I'm just so not.
What do you need to lose, you think? Like 20?
I need to lose 20, 30, 35 pounds.
And he would say you probably need to lose.
He thinks I need to lose 45.
You definitely know. You know. Good morning.
Morning.
How you doing, man?
Good.
So what brings you down here today? Talk about your radio show a little bit?
I guess so.
Got a new schedule, right?
That's right. New schedule. Jimmy Brewer's here, ladies and gentlemen. Live and direct. Look at that.
Old friend of the show.
You excited to be back, man? It's been a while.
It has been a while. Wow. Boy, once you're in here, you're just on.
Right?
There is no, hey, sit down, we'll get some coffee, be with you, how's the ride? It's, wow. Put on the monkey suit and rock and roll, baby.
Jimmy Brewer is a guy. Of course, everyone knows him from Saturday Night Live. He's a comic. He's a funny guy. And they know him from Sirius Satellite Radio. Jimmy, what is going on now? You're doing one show a week. Is that correct?
Fridays only.
Fridays only.
Fridays only.
You went to Sirius at the end of your last contract. You said, look, I need more time to go on the road. I need more time to do stand-up gigs.
Right.
And they said, okay, let's see if we can work something out. And then it couldn't be worked out?
Yeah, I wanted I wanted to be able to bring everything on the road.
You wanted the show on the road.
Yeah, I thought that would be a ball.
Why not?
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Like to do it from a club.
Yes.
That's
So you
good.
get other comics,
Live
you're in another
audience.
city, da-da-da-da-da.
And the people that surround comedy clubs are usually interesting characters, like, the staff. And,
So I thought a whole tour and then Sirius in it would cause a little buzz or whatever, and we'd get something going.
Right.
That never seemed to...
They couldn't get that together?
No, I tried that for years, too. I'm like, let's go on tour. And they go, that's a great idea.
Right.
All right, well, I got some dates lined up. Okay, let's work on it. Well, we're in the third week now. What are we doing?
It's hard. It's hard to get things together, isn't it? Well, this is a big organization. There's a lot of shows being produced.
But I get it, too. Yeah, I also get there's, that's not their thing. They're about subscribers. And I get that.
Right.
I get that.
All right.
So at the end of the day, I wanted to get back out there. And
so this is good. You have a schedule you like now.
Love it.
And we still get Jim Brewer on Sirius.
Fridays only, XM, Sirius, the whole shebang.
On Raw Dog?
Raw Dog 104 and XM 150.
Look at you. So you're happy. Is it a 4-hour show?
2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours and then repeats.
Still 4 to 6?
Yeah, 4 to 6 and 9 to 11.
And the same crew, all the guys are in it?
No. Pete left.
Oh,
Pete's
did he
gone?
really?
Pete left.
That was your right-hand guy. That's like if Robin left.
Yes, he's very, very funny, but Pete's funny because he was a little hurt that they wouldn't give him a gig here.
Okay.
So he started stealing and shit. So if you're missing...
Stealing stuff from here?
Yes. So if you're missing... Oh, he's a klepto, absolutely.
Wow.
Corielli's bad news.
What did he take?
Oh, he took recording equipment.
Wow.
I'm sure.
Oh, he's taking big time stuff, not pens, huh?
A matter of fact, I had to go to my studio and get out. I had to get out bongos, guitars, because I got an inside tip. He was coming here Saturday to wipe out the place when no one was here.
He was angry, and he felt, look, maybe...
He felt he put his heart and soul into being here, which he did, I got to say.
Yes, I know. He's a good
I
guy.
loved being here.
Right.
Corielli's a funny motherfucker.
He's very funny. He belongs on radio.
And a great stand-up.
Why can't he do the show with you, the 2-hour show on Friday?
He can. He doesn't want anything to do with this building now.
He cleaned it out.
Did they go to him and say, listen, you can't steal this stuff?
Oh, no, they have no clue.
They don't even know he wants
No, they're not going to know till like 2 months from now. And they're like, where's our main computer system?
He's a master.
Master.
Yeah, yes. So he's out doing
He's
his... Are you
Italian.
still friends with him, though?
Oh, yeah.
You
Talk
are.
to him every day. He's hilarious.
So who else is on the show with you?
It's just me, and then I bank on guests.
Right.
And that's really it. I'm going to be
it.
doing some bits, characters, talk, and hopefully Pete is eventually going to wean himself back in.
Well,
he
eventually
can't
he's
do
going
it.
to want more tape recorders and stuff.
That's right. He's going to need more equipment.
Sure, he'll come back.
And he has nowhere to hide from his wife, so absolutely he's going to have to get out.
Well, listen, I guess I'm happy for you if you're happy.
I'm
that you
happy.
Like this. Yeah,
I'm very happy.
Because I was upset for a while that I heard you weren't going to be here, and I got very upset about it. You were one of the original guys.
Yes, and I loved it. And I offered, hey, what about 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, week here, week off, and it's confusing. And I was like, all right, well, whatever.
Once a week.
Once a week is good. Fridays is good.
And I mentioned your father earlier. How's he doing? I heard he was...
I wanted to bring him in.
Yeah, you should have brought him in. How old is he now?
You would have a blast with him.
Do you put him on your show at all?
I bring him on the show.
Yeah.
I toured with him last year. I'm going to tour with him again this year. He's 85.
And he's gotten so old he started shitting his pants.
He shits his pants now.
Is that the funny thing?
It's funny and not funny, Robin.
He's
I know
like
you go.
Beetlejuice.
It's like your ex-boyfriend.
And it's the places where it started happening. You know, I brought him out to
Zanies.
Well, to shit on your pants and Zanies would be a normal thing.
Oh, yeah, it's Zanies.
Right. No, really, what's going on with you, Dad? Why is he shitting his pants?
He's 85. He can't hold his bowels. So I have to,
do you have to rush him to the toilet, or can he say...
No, I got to carry around
Feel it
Well,
coming on?
He feels it coming on, but once it's coming on, Robin, you have about 8.3 seconds to find a toilet or get a
I'm not calling
bucket.
your father a thief, but didn't he steal all that from Bob Levy? All the shit in the pants stuff?
His last episode we're in Kentucky, and I'm playing some place in Kentucky, and he's visiting his sister who he hasn't seen in 4 years. So we're on the riverfront, big tourist spot.
Does his sister shit her pants?
No, she doesn't shit her pants yet.
Okay, go ahead.
Although the Brewers do have a history. Once they're over 84,
they shit their pants.
They start to shit their pants. All bets are off.
And a woman shitting her pants is a novelty.
But you were telling a story. You said you were over... Where were you again?
We're in Kentucky.
Yeah.
And we're right on the riverfront. People taking pictures of the river, and all of a sudden he goes, "Oh, no, I gotta shit." It's all right. Relax. I tell his sister immediately, "Listen, we gotta go right now." We started heading for. He can't walk fast.
Right.
He shuffles.
No, he's old. Yeah.
We made it maybe 5 feet.
Right.
And he dumps it all right in his pants.
Oh.
So now I got to...
What do you do?
Well, you start dry heaving is what you do. So you're trying to hold it in. Right. It's funny, but it's not funny. I feel bad for him.
Do you love the old man?
Oh, I love him to death.
You do.
I love him to death. So I got to hover behind him. I had to get him in this little Irish pub. And as we're walking, the place is packed. It's like 5 o'clock dinner hour.
Oh, no.
People going, what the fuck is that smell? They're staring at 3-year-olds. Like, that 3-year-old shit himself. And he's got a whole stain through the bottom of his pants. So I got to hover over him.
Is the duty falling out of the bottom of his pants?
It goes all the way to his socks.
Oh, my God.
It goes down to his socks.
Because it's an adult bowel movement.
Wow. Yeah, man. So I got him in the toilet, and I locked him in the stall. And now I got to go shopping real quick.
Right.
And when
why not wear a diaper? Why would he not wear an adult
That's
diaper?
humiliating.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right, Robin.
Should have got the Mexican that hosed down Robin.
How often does this happen?
Before I got a schedule down, like I absolutely will not bring him outside the house.
That's what I was
unless
going to
he's
say.
shit.
Maybe you shouldn't bring him all the way to these faraway places.
Well, I learned my lesson.
Yeah, he should
after
be
the
home.
4th time, I had to hose down my car.
Yeah, and he's probably more comfortable at home.
No, he can't. My mother drives him nuts, so he's more comfortable on the road.
Yeah, she probably doesn't like it when he shits his pants.
No, because she's not helpful at all. I'll come over. He's like, he shit all over the goddamn rug, and I can't do this shit. I'm not even gonna clear. It's bad enough I gotta wipe the shit off the back of the dog's tail. Now I gotta wipe the shit off your father. It's disgusting. How do you not know you're gonna shit, Jim? Jesus Christ Almighty! He's a World War II vet. Any respect?
Doesn't that embarrass your father when your mother carries
it's a
on like
nightmare for my father. I did. We were
dad's
on
a
a
veteran.
tour bus.
Yeah.
We're on a tour bus.
Right.
It was the most god awful thing. Artie, you been on a tour bus?
Why
No?
wouldn't your mother? Why wouldn't your mother be loving and say to him?
That's them. My mom would go, I love taking care of your father. I'm sick of making you goddamn dinner and washing the shit off you. Jesus Christ, wipe your ass, Jim.
Wow, it's almost like two different people.
It's a two different monster.
But they're still together.
But they're together.
They really are. It's amazing.
It's that World War II era.
Yeah, they stuck it out no matter what.
I got great family stuff, man.
So to get back to this story, because I want to understand what you do. You get in the stall.
We get in the stall.
You go shopping.
I go shop and I
what
buy.
does your old man do while you're shopping?
He's stuck in the stall. I said, don't touch anything.
Right.
Don't take your clothes off because he'll try taking them off and he can't keep his balance. So it's like a little kid in a crib, he starts rubbing up against the stall and now it's all over.
Is he sorry? Does he say?
Oh, he feels awful.
He does. Yeah, I feel bad for that.
Nah, I feel.
I mean, he needs his dignity.
He's completely degraded, and you hit it, Howard.
But he's killing.
What?
Yeah,
He's killing.
But right. He's giving me hours of material.
So where do you go shopping? I mean, I wouldn't even know what to do.
There was a mall attached there.
Right.
So I go running through the mall. I find a place. I go, I need sweatpants. And the chick is like, you're like a... No, it's not for me. I need a big size immediately.
Is your dad heavy?
He's like one. He's got one of them beer guts.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and I know where you are. Are you right on the river? Like Cincinnati's right across the river there
Yes.
in Kentucky? I've played there before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Standing in a stall in a
He's in a stall in an
while
Irish
you're
pub.
shopping.
Yeah, so I get the sweatpants. I go back in there. Now there's some redneck in the stall.
Yeah, it's crowded. There's people all over the place.
And he's going, hey, man, I'm next. I said, I got a situation here. And I'm trying to keep cool. I'm like, sir, I got a situation. He's like, I don't care. I'm next. And he's yelling at my dad going,
hurry up.
Wrap it up, man. You've been there 10 minutes. And I'm trying to explain to this guy.
Your dad shit his pants.
Yeah, and he don't get it. So finally.
Let him clean your dad.
Yeah, so finally I opened up the stall so he can I go, here, you want to go next? You open it up, you say, oh, shit. Sorry, man, I know. Now he laughs.
Whoa! He's like, whoa! You got a situation.
Man,
you got yourself a situation.
It's almost. Thank God you have patience. It's almost like being with a little kid.
It is being with a little kid.
Yeah,
It's
man.
being with a little kid. But I didn't want.
Is that hard for you to see your dad in that kind of condition, that kind of shape? You know.
At first, it was.
Right.
But now I make joke of it. I think the first time I said, Dad, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to talk about this on stage. And he said, don't do that. Jesus Christ, I don't want everyone talking about me shitting myself. I said, for all you know, there may be millions of people out there do that. Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's millions of people that shit themselves.
So when you went into the store with the sweatpants, now you have to take your father's pants off.
Yes.
You take them off, and there's just shit all over his legs.
All over his legs, his socks.
What do you clean it up with? Towels?
I go to paper towels, and I start put in the sink, and I get all that. But my biggest worry is people finding out. And the redneck went out. He must have told his family.
Right.
He tells the front desk there's a situation.
Right.
So, me not knowing this, I finally clean him up. I get his sweatpants on. Now, the part I'm leaving out is I must have dry heaved 1,000 times. And I can't hold back. I mean, while I'm cleaning him, I'm like... And the more I dry heave, the more he's like, all right, Jesus Christ, that's enough. I'm like, I can't. I just think about it, I get sick. It's awful.
Wow.
So I finally get his clothes on. Now I got the stuff in the bag.
Oh,
so I got a bag.
Sweatpants fit?
Oh yeah, sweatpants fit, but
Do
I
they
got
look
all
funny on them?
dirty. They look ridiculous.
Got his shoes with
Because they're too big and they're really baggy. He has his shoes and he's big, ridiculous. I forgot to buy him underwear.
You're a famous guy. You've been on Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
All these people recognize you.
Yes.
You've been around. I mean, Jesus Christ.
So I tie the bag, I stick it in the garbage. We go walking out, and there's a crowd waiting for us.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And they're all like, can we have a picture with the goat man?
Oh, no. There's no goat man.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, sure. But at the same time, there's a little bit of a lingering smell, so I just want to ship him out as
you're
quick
a goat.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, goat man and shit boy.
That's right.
That's right.
On tour, goat man and shit boy.
They still bug you about the goat man. Everyone loves goat man.
love the goat.
Everyone loves the goat.
They love it.
The
They
goat.
travel for out. Thank God I wasn't a donkey boy or something.
I mean, you could have just built the whole life as goat man.
I could have done movie series.
Yeah, there you go.
Why was
Show's
it
over.
ever a goat man movie? Seriously.
Well, I think for many reasons, I don't know if you can handle that for 2 hours.
I could handle it. I love it. I love when you're the goat man.
The and really the goat thing was just Tourette's. That's all it is. A guy with Tourette's.
You're right.
It's like, hey man, let me get a. That's all it is. You know.
When
Hey,
did, you
let's
start,
go-
did you start doing that in your stand-up act before Saturday Night Live?
Well, not that no, I
How
didn't
did
do
that
it in
come about?
stand-up. I used
How
to
did-
talk about getting stoned, going to the zoo, staring at goats. Because I used to love doing. One of the things I used to love doing was getting stoned and walking around a zoo. And I would go to the gorillas because I love, and I would cry. Eventually, I would cry, and people think I was creepy.
That's when you got to get weed out of your life.
Right. And I'm like, fucking gorilla, he doesn't have his family, man. He's just sitting there. He's got nothing to do.
He
It's
looks like a
fucking
person.
slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I would stare at the giraffes like, that's a fucking dinosaur. Does anyone get it? So.
Right, it's a living dinosaur with that long neck.
Yes.
Right.
So, I thought I was the only one on this plane of evolution here. And then I would go the goats, and I would laugh. I'd get really high and just stare at the goats. And the more they, the harder I would laugh. Like, and people must have thought I was a freak show because I was just sitting there baking. Like, Who makes a fucking noise like that? Fucking hilarious. So when I went to
That's perfect.
When I went to
exactly like it goes.
Right. So when I went to SNL,
Did you do that for the audition?
No.
He didn't even know it was a bit. He thought he was onto evolution.
Right.
Would you ever get thrown out of the zoo?
I think it was the Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee, asked me, like, you're making people uneasy.
Wait,
I
you would
stood
do
there
that
for
on
like
the-
an hour and a half.
You would do that on the road?
You would no.
Oh, yeah.
You would
Yeah,
stare.
I'd get high.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
would stare at the animal
For an hour and a half.
and do impressions of him because you were commuting. Were you
It was
trying to
hila-
talk to him?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would stand there, and the one
you
time
became proficient at it that
Yes.
maybe you were even communicating
Maybe
with
Yes.
you were talking goat.
Yes. So I would stand there, and there was always an older one. So he couldn't even stand it. So when I would sit there and I go, if I get the old one and go, talking to them, man.
Talking to the animal.
So how do you incorporate that into a television
So
sketch?
here's what I did with SNL. I went in there and I pitched, and this is what I said. I said, I want to do a character that, for some bizarre reason, he has Tourette's, but it's sort of like Teen Wolf. Whenever he talks, so that comes out, and they're just staring at me.
Yeah, because it sounds crazy.
They're all like, "What?
Who gets this?"
Instead of a werewolf, he turns into a goat?
Yes. So, but my hook was whenever he get nervous,
right,
and whenever he drink, more of the goat would come out.
Right.
So to me, he'd go to the original sketch was
Like Jekyll and Hyde.
Yes, the original sketch was he goes to a party, a regular guy, and throughout the night, once in a while, he's like, "Yeah, you know, I'm from Long Island," and what the fuck is wrong with this guy? And then as he drank, he's like, "Hey, let's sing," you know, and I start spreading the I'm leaving. And people are like, "What the?" I had no ending.
Did you know if there was
I had no ending. I just went,
there
I know
a
this is
history
funny.
of anyone that you knew that did a goat sound when they had
No,
Tourette's?
no, not at all.
It does sound like it, though.
You pitched this thing, which is brilliant, but yet who would even? How do you get it on television? Because did they finally see that
A couple weeks later, this guy.
it was genius.
Who gives a fuck about an ending?
Right.
A couple weeks later, one of the writers, Tom Giannis, was one of the writers, and he comes up to me and he goes, "You know, don't ask me why, but I was thinking about that goat thing you were talking about." He goes, "And I really like the angle that he sings."
Right.
I go, "All right." And he goes up, "What about he just sings 80 songs?" I was like, "You're just as fucking bonkers as I am."
This is good.
Why would you? I didn't like it. I thought it was stupid.
But maybe we'd get it on the air.
I thought it was stupid.
I did. Like, he sings 80 songs. That's retarded.
No, but at least someone was buying into your concept.
Yes.
Yes.
So the first Go Boy was he sings just 80 songs. And it was like an infomercial, like, you know, he used to be this, and now Go Boy sings 80 songs. And it was
Yeah,
like,
I remember seeing it.
right,
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, you can, so if you want to, you can,
But in a way, didn't they ruin Goat Boy in the sense that you wanted this just to be some guy, not name him Goat Boy?
No, I didn't want to name him Goat Boy nothing.
Right.
he's
Don't
supposed to be
even
a
reference
guy.
what it is.
No, I didn't want any of that to happen.
Your idea was pure.
Yeah.
And then and I saw it as a franchise. I'm like, then we'll do the movie where it's like Teen Wolf, where you don't know what's wrong with the guy.
Right.
And then we find out he was a government experiment. And then at the end of the day, there's something going on in the mountains, and the only one can get to the people in the mountains is the Goat Man.
So wait a second. This was genius. And this gives me insight into how Saturday Night Live works. And this must be the frustration of it. Here you have this great bit. You see it in your head. In order to get it on the air, you have to even water down the idea, name him Goat Boy, then have him sing 80 songs. Right. And that is kind of sucky, right? That's why you need your own show, because you can do what you want to do.
Well, it's hard to, in any industry, when you visualize, you're the only one with that thought process.
And when you pitch this in a meeting, it's hard to convey why it's funny.
Yeah, I'm like, you don't get it. It's just funny.
Right, and then with sketches, they concentrate on the ending so much.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's an hour long.
Did Lorne Michaels eventually, did he think you were nuts and like we wasted our money on this guy? And then when Goat Boy,
he loved the Goat Boy.
He did.
After the first one, then Tom Hanks was coming to host.
Okay.
And this was like the beginning of the second season. And that was when that guy came back. He's like, let's give Goat Boy his own talk show. And he hosts the 80s. I'm like,
80?
What the
Why can't we let go of the 80s?
Yeah.
What is he good? And he had a bizarre thought process. He's like, I just think it's funny that he just hosts 80s. This is hilarious. And he's on VH1. And
it's not funny.
Well,
but
people freaking... And what that did was allow guests to come in and be like, oh, I want to dress up as so-and-so from the 80s.
Right.
And so as much as I was like, it works, though.
But you know what? The sound
he was like, it did work.
The sound is so funny, though. You can do it. It would work in anything.
I like Goat Boy just being a guy with Tourette's and having to get through life and ask girls out and all that
His
other
original
stuff.
idea is edgy. It's edgier, first of all, and it's funnier.
If you had a real Tourette's
I didn't want the goat on his face and all that.
Yeah,
and the hair. I didn't want all that.
If you were going to ask Robin out and you had this
hilarious.
You'd be funny. You'd be like
Robin, I think you're very very attractive, and I think we can. It's hilarious.
So this is all good. I like what you're saying. I mean,
I'm going to tour. It's going to be the Jim Brew presents the Family Man tour.
Will you
I'm going to show
your dad?
videos.
Will
Oh
we
yeah,
get to-
yeah.
Your dad will be there.
You could see him when you go on the website. There's a whole road journal of me on tour with him,
and he might shit his pants at the show.
He might shit his... You know what?
Why not just stop feeding him?
If you're lucky.
Why don't you stop feeding him? Honestly, I will cut that.
That's what we said to do with Beetlejuice. Don't feed him.
Well, maybe it's like, you have this special routine with Bianca, so you know when she's going to go.
That's true.
So you put him on a schedule.
He's tough to put on a schedule.
Now he's on a schedule.
Take a few phone calls from your fans, please.
Sure.
John, go ahead in Orlando for Jim Brewer. Jim, of course, does his own show here at Sirius Satellite Radio. And he's doing a solo thing at Sirius now. The rest of the guys left, but don't worry, they got paid in equipment.
Hey, Jim, big fan. What's going on, buddy?
How are you, Johnny?
Howard, you got to have Jim tell the story about when he caught a bomb threat into Sears in Valley Stream.
What?
What are you talking about? You were. I hope this is when you were a kid, right?
Yeah.
This is when I was about 18, 19. What happened was
Were you a bad kid? Were you?
No. I was a nice class clown.
Seems to me though you're a very wild guy.
No,
you're
I had
little out of your mind.
I really was the back classroom class clown. I wouldn't go to the point where cops would get involved or someone would get hurt.
Did the teachers dislike you because you were a pain in the ass? They're just trying to do their job, and you're back there making jokes and at their expense and all this stuff.
I would never get caught, though.
You wouldn't.
They didn't know it was
I'd
you?
be like, what are you talking about? I'm doing my work.
And so you must have known you were going to be a comic your whole life almost.
I knew since about 6th grade. Steve Martin, Let's Get Small, was the first record I heard. And he did a whole section on farting. And 6th grade, I'm like, this is the greatest bit ever in my life.
We're probably the exact same age, and I can remember with my friend, this kid 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗏, listening to that exact album.
I know the whole album still.
At the age of 12, and just like laughing so fucking
Steve Martin's
hard.
the guy, right? I mean,
Steve Martin was my first original guy. Then came Pryor.
Right.
Then came Carl, then Kinnison. That was like, oh my God.
Yeah, did you ever get to see him work live?
I did twice.
Yes.
Once,
wasn't it amazing? He would just come up with stuff, right on stage.
When I saw him in Tampa, 𝗛cie𝗿𝗿 was opening for him.
Right.
And I have to say, Carl left when he first came out, a little bald guy, I went, oh, this guy's going to take an ass whooping.
Right.
I mean, it was like seeing Metallica at the time, like, ladies and gentlemen, from Disney. Oh, no, don't do this to this guy. And he killed. He left with a standing O.
Right.
I went, I don't think Sam's going to be able to follow this. And then Kinnison came out.
Bigger than life.
Bigger. But then the second time I saw him was a disaster. That's when he was
getting high.
4 or 5 guys with him, and he was a mess.
Killers of Comedy or Outlaws of Comedy.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah.
It was just awful.
I saw him at Rascals. It's actually, you might even remember this day. He was on your show drinking.
Uh-oh.
Promoted Rascals in Jersey, and I listened to the whole show.
God, that was
I was
great.
working like construction at the time, and I went to Rascals, me and my buddies, and he fallen off the stage drunk.
Yeah, those were
he
bad.
didn't finish.
Well, I saw him in Westbury one time, and I was backstage with him, and he was funny for the first show, and by the second show, he was blasted, so that was it. He was done. What about, so you were saying you called in a bomb threat to Sears?
Yeah, what happened was...
Valley Stream, of all places.
The nice class clown?
Yeah, let's hear how you were
No. Yeah. This is overblown, and that's why I got so
Explain
mad.
yourself,
First of all, I need to set up my brothers are cops, especially back then. I had one in the 5th in Valley Stream. I had one in Manhattan, so... I was hooked up with my PBA cards.
Right.
With that to say, I'm working at Sears, and no matter where I worked, I always, let's have fun while we're here. I don't want to mope around.
Why make it a bad thing?
Why make this a bad thing?
Right.
So we worked in the paint department, and right next to Valley Stream, Sears, and the next part was hardware, non-commissioned hardware. I need to say that.
Right.
Because if you take your job too seriously and non-commissioned, you're a joke.
Right.
So we would go there, and there was this new guy in hardware, and he's in his 30s at least. So we're kids, and we'd go in there and we mess up their stuff. We'd take their power tools and we put them in another shelf.
And you're kind of a douchebag then if you're 30 and you're still in non-commissioned
Not
hardware?
a douchebag. You're just off.
You're off a little bit.
So what are you doing?
You're off. You got someone pregnant, something going down at home. You should not be at Sears Hardware after 30.
Right.
Case closed.
Right.
So it's not even worth the benefits. I don't want to hear it.
All right.
So this guy's down there, and one of our paint guys comes out. He's like, oh, the new guy just kicked me out of his department. Well, oh, really? At the time, we had a crisis. This tells you how long ago. We had a crisis with Libya.
Right.
Muammar Gaddafi.
Sure, I remember.
And he shot 6 missiles at one of our planes and missed, and then we went and bombed him. And all right.
Yeah.
So with that, I call up, as God is my witness. He picks up the phone. I'm staring at him. I said, hello, this is 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗋, and and the guy's like, who's this? This is 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗋. How do you sell that, sir? How do you spell that, sir?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? I go, 𝗦𝗵cie Gaddafi, leader of Libya. He goes, okay. I go, I just sent 6 Libyan missiles to hit the hardware department in Sears Valley Stream. And he goes, what did you say? I sent 6 Libyan missiles to hit the hardware department. And I couldn't believe that this jackass was taking this down as information.
Just the hardware department you're going to hit.
Just the hardware department. So, and I even ended with like, long live paint department.
Yeah.
So I hang up.
Oh, so it's from the paint department.
Yes.
Right. Long live the paint department.
So I go, I leave. I swear to God, I leave. We go to the break room. Me and my friend, we're hanging out. I come back through the swinging doors. There's nobody around. Like, there's no workers. There's no.
Oh my God.
There's no people. Like,
what happened?
What the fuck is going on? All of a sudden, those security guys that pretend they're security are in plain clothes.
Right.
Oh,
He
yeah.
comes out of the back. Brewer, what are you doing? We got to get out. You got to get out. I said, we're about to clear the mall out. We've had a bomb threat.
Oh no.
Jesus.
I went, what do you mean? What do you mean it was a bomb threat? He goes, the new guy in hardware just had a call in for a bomb threat.
The new guy.
Muammar Gaddafi, no less.
And, well, I should have kept my mouth shut, but I went, that wasn't a bomb threat. That was me playing around.
Oh.
And he went, what? He goes, bro, you fucking kidding me? He's like, we called this in. They're about to evacuate the mall. I said, well, evacuate them because I said I was moving. He's like, you got to come downstairs and talk.
Oh, no.
Cops.
Everything. You had to explain.
them.
Yeah, I had to explain. Long story short, I have to meet with the president of the Long Island Sears unit.
Oy vey, they fire you?
And to give credit to that guy, I don't remember his name. I walk in. He's sitting behind his desk with his big suit on, Sears, with all his different sections. Rockville Center, #1 in sales. Stearns blows. So he's sitting there. We walk in, and he goes, tell me what happened. I said, listen, sir, I finished all my paint work.
Right.
I put up my signs and did everything. I said, I shouldn't have been making phone calls, but I did say, I am 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 from Libya, and I sent 6 Libyan missiles to hit the hardware in Sears Valley Stream. And he tried really hard not to laugh. I thought he was going to fire me. And he goes, why don't you spend more time off the phone? And I said, why didn't you spend more time not hiring dummies like that? And we both cracked up, and it was over.
Wow.
That was the whole
Look at you. Wow. You got out.
Bomb thing.
You see?
Absolutely.
Oh, my God.
The new guy in hardware says Muammar Gaddafi's in the paint department.
If this happened now, you'd probably be you'd be waterboarded at Gitmo.
I'd be in bad trouble right now.
I don't even know where you were.
Right.
This is Osama bin Laden.
Let's go to.
What department does he come from?
I sent the terrorists into the bedding department.
How you doing with other comics? Though sometimes you have rivalries. I remember one time you were on the show and you didn't like David Spade for a while. I don't know.
No.
Remember? And you said it was impossible that he was dating Heather Locklear.
I didn't buy that. I thought that was
We all said
weird.
that.
I thought that was, I never said I didn't like David. I like David.
You do like David.
I said when I first was on SNL,
it was difficult.
He was a little punky to me.
You got it. That's right. You did say that. You're right.
And then I called his shot, and then he was cool.
Let's go to Jimmy in Westchester. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Here, everybody. Hey, listen, Brewer is just hysterical. Back in like '97, I was, trying to do stand-up, and I was doing open mic nights, and I went to, I think it was the comic strip. And, always the headliners go on first. So he goes up and fucking rocks it, and it's hysterical. Like, blew me away. I wasn't even really a fan of his back then. I didn't really watch SNL. And fucking blew me away. And I was like, fuck this. I can never be.
Well, you
got out of comedy after that, huh?
Brewer got you out of comedy. That's great. Steve Martin inspired you, and you got this guy out of comedy.
If only you would have seen a shittier guy.
What can I tell you? The guy knows what he's doing, knows how to make people laugh. This is what's going on. Hansy, go ahead. You have the last question for Jim Brewer. Hansy, yeah. Hansy.
What's going on, Jim? I want to know if you still talk to Dave Chappelle or not.
Hey, man. I ain't talked to Brewdog in a long time, motherfucker. I put him in the movie Half-Baked because he looked fucked up. Supposedly Chappelle's in New York City, but honestly, no. I haven't talked to him a good...
What's going on with Chappelle? Do we know?
I have no
He
clue.
doesn't contact old friends anymore.
We were friends with him. He doesn't contact us even.
I haven't talked to him 2 years. At first I was a little Yeah, a little hurt. I was like, I thought I was a true friend, but, I can understand. Everyone's got to go
Maybe
through.
he's going through some kind of mental thing. I don't know.
I would talk to him too about like focus on your kids, your family, stay home. Hollywood. My take on Hollywood and entertainment, it's there forever.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You can come and go.
You could die for 40 years. As long as someone can make money off you,
right? Why don't you do some more movies? I mean, you're so fucking fun.
Well, this is why I want. This is what I want to do now.
I'm telling you,
I want to go into family films,
listen
and
to
TV
me.
and all that.
Somebody's going to hear this appearance and put you in a film. I'm telling you.
Well,
you're too funny.
I'll give you 10%.
You're fucking right, you will. All right, listen. Jimmy Brewer is the man.
Writing.
You know it, I know it. Let's.
We got the verbal agreement.
Robert, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey now, Howard, how are you?
Hey now.
Hey, first off, Jim, I've never heard the whole fucking studio laugh as hard as they have since you've been in there, buddy.
My chest hurts.
I listen to your show on the other channel, on the Raw Dog. I love it. I just wanted to say thanks a lot. I wanted to say that whenever you guys get like Gas and Corielli in the studio and you do those movie impressions.
He's good. You do movie impressions he likes. Oh, he likes Pesci, of course, right?
Hey, listen, Joe Pesci.
I like all of it. When those guys start reading different
He likes it, but he doesn't want to hear you do it right now. I guess.
Hey, yo, you doing Tracy Morgan? I almost won an Emmy and all that.
How funny was Tracy Morgan? Did you see him at the Golden Globes?
I've known Tracy since like 1990.
Wow,
and
he's out of his mind.
He's by far, and I told Lorne Michaels this. Lorne said, "What do you think of Tracy?" I said, by far, he's the funniest, rawest human being I think I've ever seen my whole life.
He was funny at the Golden Globes, too. I mean, the guy's, he comes on here.
But that was naturally him.
Yeah.
When you saw him on the Golden, when he's just himself.
Is he funny?
Hilarious.
Or is he just naturally?
He's
just funny.
Hilarious.
Yeah, and I mean, he knows he's being funny, too.
He knows he's being funny. But it took him so long to realize.
Did they waste him on Saturday Night Live? I never felt they used him properly.
At the end, he got used a lot.
At the end, he got used to it. But he used to do this. He would get frustrated because me and him shared the room.
Right.
He'd be like, "Yo, Jim, I'm frustrated. That was right, this stupid Uncle Tom shit." And I said, "Listen, I ain't making fun of no Al Sharpton." So he used to do this funny thing. Whenever Lorne Michaels would leave the place,
right,
he would go, "Yo, Jim, sometimes I just want to go up to Lorne and be like, yo, I've been talking to your driver. I know where you live."
Oh, my God.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I go, you should do a whole series, like little minute sketches of like going in the elevator with him.
Right.
And just an uncomfortable moment between you and Lorne, like, "How's it going on 32 Court?
Yeah.
You know, I seen you walking your dog yesterday." Always make them uncomfortable.
Would they never do anything like a candid camera sort of thing where Tracy could have actually gone up and done that weird shit to Lawrence?
Oh, I'm sure they could have.
That would have been funny.
Hilarious.
You would have got Tracy getting fired on thing.
Right.
No, it would have been hilarious. I think he still didn't have the confidence enough to do something like that.
I still think back to the bit you did when the actual Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro came on. That had to be the highlight of your career, right? On Saturday Night Live.
Was by far the highlight.
You ever hear from Pesci?
No.
Nothing. Someone told me he's dating Angie Everhart now.
Well, I don't think that's still going on.
It's not. They ended it?
No, that's not.
I ain't got time for that fucking board.
You don't? Why not?
I ain't got time. I like golfing. I like doing stuff like that.
But she's a good-looking woman.
Hey, listen. Don't worry about me and good-looking boards.
You can get tons
I get
of
who
them?
the fuck I want.
Yeah?
Snap my finger, throw some cash.
Yeah. You can
I
get
show them
anything.
Goodfellas. Show's over.
If you show a girl Goodfellas, right away they want to have sex with you.
Absolutely.
And you give it to them hard and
Did
fast?
you see Casino?
I saw it.
Of course. Come on.
You were terrific.
I was an animal. I was a fucking animal.
When you bang a broad,
I supported De Niro the whole time. Sharon Stone couldn't get off my fucking noggin.
My noggin.
All right, listen. You're the best. You know that.
No, thank you guys for your tremendous support.
We love having you on anytime you want. I mean, I didn't even know what the hell you were doing. I thought you were just doing your show. I didn't know you were going through contract.
We're going to try to support you until you get half an hour on just Sundays.
And you guys are like the FBI. I could be like in a coffee shop and like, you know, on Howard the other day, he didn't know you were off the air.
You know,
getting a bagel, people stopping me like, why didn't you tell Howard you're off the air? I'm
like, tell me.
I didn't know,
You're
man.
supposed to report to me.
I'm going to from now on.
It's like, I should have called him.
It's pretty
I should have
obvious.
fucking called him.
What's the matter with you?
Dude, I'm busy fucking touring with Metallica right now.
He does Lars.
No one does Lars.
Dude, let me tell you something. This great fucking tour. We've got this whole laser light show. And
how are you and James Hetfield going?
James, you know, he's got his family thing, and that's all cool, but it's not fucking rock.
You're the only real rocker there.
Yeah, dude. Like, I remember this one time where I was hanging out with Brew, and he got upset because I fucking...
You won't use keyboards in your music, right? You're a purist that way, aren't you?
Dude, I don't like keyboards. Cliff would have never enjoyed that, and I think it's totally against what we do. I mean, if we want to become Eminem, that's fine.
What's that accent? Like, where's
from
Danish?
Holland or something?
Danish.
Yeah.
You'll never go back to working at Sears, right? You're done with
No,
that.
I hope so.
Done with paint.
You're done with paint. You were good.
I
at
hope
it.
so.
But,
Sears was clearly a misunderstanding.
check out Jim's, also check out Jim's website at Jim Brewer, BREUER.com. Jim, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Kidding me? Thank you, guys.
I mean, it's
an honor.
It's an honor to have you.
It was our
It's an honor to be here.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Jim, how'd it go, man?
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Dude, it sounds like things are going pretty well for you. You got a new schedule. Going back on the road.
Schedule, a little tour, going back on the road, getting some family entertainment.
Dude, next time you gotta bring your dad.
I'm definitely bringing my dad. Right before I go on tour, without a doubt, I'm bringing my dad. Howard would love my dad.
Richard.
What are you doing here again? I thought I had you whacked.
How you doing, man?
You don't give a shit.
I do. I
No,
do.
admit to me that you don't. I've been really.
Give a shit about what?
That you don't really care how I'm doing.
I do.
It's not genuine.
But I want...
Town Hall this Saturday, 17th with Belzer, and I'm shooting Curb, and I'm alive, and I'm still unhappy with your whole performance.
I'm sorry. I'm doing
You're
my
holding the
best.
camera about it, but your questions blow. You know, look, I'm looking out for you. You're a young kid.
Thank you.
And, you know, you want to do, I don't know what you're going to do. What are you going to go from this to, like, be a pharmacist or something?
Possibly.
Not a filmmaker.
No.
No, this is not your bag.
No,
I think you should
definitely
just
not.
count pills, put it in bottles.
Thank you for the advice. But,
Don't you hate me now, don't you?
No,
You believe what I
enjoyed
said?
this.
I'm joking. Don't you know it
No,
was a fucking goof? I
get
think
it.
you're brilliant. I've seen your things cut together. They're unbelievable. It's like...
Thank you.
It's like, I don't know, it's like you're starting a new kind of cinema.
With the Howard Stern Show. So, Richard,
Yeah.
you excited to be back? It's been a while.
You doing this again?
Again, one more time.
Why, did you blow it the first time?
No, we always do too.
All right, just be quiet for a second, because I'm going to fucking snap. I'm always happy to be here. Been here for 25 years. When you were one, when you were looking at your dick and saying, you better grow, I was already in this room. Well, not this station, okay? Love the guys. It's a circus in there. Artie, I should have a lot of fun with Artie.
Yeah, what are you gonna talk to him about? He's a mess, isn't he?
Is he a mess?
He's a drug addict like me. All drug addicts are a mess. You know, I just had 15 years sober.
You have some advice for him?
Huh?
You have advice for him?
Advice for anyone. Doesn't have to be a star like him. But if he asks me, I'll tell him. I think it's pretty astounding what the guys, you know, everyone, it's like a microcosm of the world, what people are telling him to do. But he knows what to do. No one can fucking tell him what to do. He wants to have a better life, he'll clean up. If not, you know, we fucking work on our eulogies. That's where it's at. You know, he's getting coddled by a lot of people. You know, I told him, he's a funny motherfucker. He's really funny. And he can go on stage and have a great life and make a lot of bread and have a great life. And but if he goes down this road that he's going down, seemingly, it'll end.
Hopefully you can talk some sense into him.
I can't. I mean, you know, just professionals who can do that. I've already told him what I thought. You know, he's just a big bullshit artist. Like, you know, I'm a bullshit. The only difference between me and him is that I'm not using and drinking. But we're addicts. We're fucking nutcases, and I'll die an addict even if I don't drink or use again. And you know, he knows the deal. He's just playing around. He's in denial. You know, I just hope he doesn't bottom under the grass. That's all. I mean it. Love the guy. Do you have enough of this fucking soap opera?
I've had enough.
You had enough. I have a gun. I'm gonna shoot you right in your fucking head if you don't turn that off.
Many people know Richard Lewis as a comedian. What they don't know is, because they didn't read his book, but I did, many years ago, he hit rock bottom when he was addicted horribly to champagne and fell asleep at a movie premiere.
What? That was his bottom?
That was his rock bottom,
screening.
and he hasn't had a drink since.
Wow.
And he recently was helping Artie. You know, he doesn't even know Artie.
He reached out.
I've
Richard
actually
Lewis,
read his book.
Yeah, Richard Lewis is a good man. He's a good guy. And I'll prove to you why he's a good guy. But like I said, he hit rock bottom years ago when he fell asleep at a movie premiere when he was addicted to champagne.
He loves it when you belittle him.
I read his
It was crystal meth, by the way.
Crystal meth.
He told me the drug.
Richard, you were horribly addicted.
It's like Artie on Jeopardy. I'll take crystal meth for 100,000. Let's get ready to rumble. Happy birthday.
I don't know if
Happy birthday.
I don't know if you know this,
Hi,
Richard.
Rob.
Because of you, Artie had extensive fake therapy with a guy you recommended.
I've been keeping up with it.
Yeah, you know, somebody told me a great story.
What a shock.
Here's just to bring you up to date. Richard Lewis, who was here the last time.
Big shock. Oh, I'm shocked that you lied.
Yeah. Richard Lewis was here the last time, and he was describing his own battle with alcohol addiction. Like I said, he hit rock bottom when he fell asleep at a movie premiere. And he was in...
Well, he blacked out.
No.
He blacked out, yeah.
Hey, what about going out with a woman who I know now for 4 months and not remembering anything about it? That's a little more than champagne. I know you want to keep going with the champagne shit, fine, Howard, but it's crazy.
No, you were addicted to champagne, am I correct?
No, I was addicted to every drug except I didn't do any heroin or hallucinogens.
His book is crazy. It's good, but it's I read the whole thing, me and my sister, and we were comparing notes. It's a compelling book. He was out of control.
I know. He fell asleep at a movie premiere. I read it.
Well,
so
he
listen.
drank a whole bottle of champagne.
He drank a whole bottle of champagne. It was completely insane.
I wish that's all it was.
Most Jews don't drink like that. Now, most Jews have 1-2 drinks a year.
That's so not true. I buried a lot of drunk Jews.
I want to tell this story because it's about you as a good Samaritan. Richard really didn't know Artie, and Richard came on the show, and he had his own battles with drugs, and he called Artie off the air, and he recommended a therapist.
Now, was this after the roast, missing the roast? Was that what did it, or
this was
it
before?
That was before.
This was
before.
No.
It was after.
It was after.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it was
Can I just say one thing? Because does this have anything to do with me at Town Hall this Saturday with Belgium?
Don't worry, you'll get your plug.
He didn't
Don't ruin your appearance. That was a joke.
Don't ruin your appearance.
That was a birthday gift for you. It's stupid fucking
Come on,
joke.
that wasn't even a joke. It was hard. You couldn't even classify that a joke. It's not even constructive.
You're right.
Now listen.
I should say he not only called me. I mean, anyone who talks to me about stand-up for longer than 10 minutes knows that he is a big influence on me, Richard. I loved his first special. I always
let me tell
taped
the story.
Letterman.
Let me tell
and
the
he
story.
called me in for an hour. Was very sweet to me,
But what's great about
you know,
it
I mean, he really was nice and
but what's great
unbelievable.
about it, Artie, is Richard doesn't even know this.
What?
So he gave you the name of the therapist,
Yeah.
and you came in and you told us you were seeing this therapist. Meanwhile, you'd only seen him once.
No, a couple of times. I
And
saw him
even
like
Jason,
4 times.
Jason and Will, who got married, said, "You realize Artie blamed the fake therapy for not coming to the
their
wedding."
weddings. He used it very well.
Because Artie, Artie would go up to them and he said, "My therapist says, my therapist." Wait, listen to this. My therapist says I can't go to your wedding because I shouldn't be around.
My therapist said,
but he wasn't even in the therapy.
He used a shrink.
He used a shrink.
Yes,
You're
no,
a
lie
shrink.
to us about this
First of all,
drink
I
so
said that
well.
I said that I was worried about my sobriety going to a wedding.
Let's
That's
be
what
honest.
I said. I'm
You
being honest with
said-
you.
But you were using.
You said
No, I wasn't at that time. No.
You said the therapist was upset with you because you